everyone, and welcome into Columbus River Dragons hockey. I'm Tom Callahan. Thanks for joining us here, as it is the only game of the weekend for the River Dragons. They're taking on the Monroe Moccasins. Yes, I am back. My thanks to Caden Sturgis and Dana Barker, who got us through here with the call of the game, plus the fantastic broadcast crew that we have here for the River Dragons. Appreciate everybody's help, and man, I'll tell you what, it's nice to be back, ready to call a game here tonight. And as I mentioned, it's the only game of the weekend here on a Friday night. It is sensory safe night at the River Dragons, and so what you're going to notice is quieter music, a quieter presentation, also no flashing lights, and just minimal goal horn, all those sorts of things. Trying to make an environment in which folks with who might have sensory issues and might not ordinarily be able to enjoy a live sporting event are comfortable coming out and being a part of River Dragons hockey here on this night against Monroe. Coming into the game tonight, Columbus is 19-11-4-2-1. That's 67 points on the year, third place in the FPHL's Continental Division. Monroe, 13-15-5-1 352 points, trailing the River Dragons, and actually more importantly for them, trailing Baton Rouge for that fourth and final playoff spot right now by 12 points, although Baton Rouge does have one more game played. Both of these teams have played 37 so far on the year, and for the River Dragons, they find themselves 10 points behind Athens for second and 18 points behind the runaway train that is the Carolina Thunderbirds. They've won 11 in a row. Athens has won 10 in a row. Carolina has won 11 in a row. Those two teams running away at the top of the division right now, and boy, catching up to them is going to be a tall order. Not that it can't be done in the FPHL with 3 points of regulation win. It sure can, but it's going to require Columbus picking up all the points that they can between here and the end of the season. So the River Dragons, 56-game season. Actually, right now for Columbus, 54 because of those two games that were canceled out of January. So potentially for Columbus, just 14 games remaining on the regular season. So I don't think those two games are going to be rescheduled. We're probably going to end up deciding the standings by win percentage instead of actual total points. But for now, we keep track of the points. Speaking of which, let's have a chat with River Dragons head coach Jerome Bichard. Then I've got some lineup information for you. I know it's been a rough week for the River Dragons. Lots of folks in and out of the lineup, and we'll give you the best update we can on where things stand with that. And also, Boomer will address that as well here in our chat coming up in just a moment. Then we're going to drop the puck. Monroe and the River Dragons coming up here just past the bottom of the hour. This is River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your... Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Welcome back. Before tonight's game against the Monroe Moccasins, we're joined by River Dragons head coach Jerome Bichard, and this interview brought to you by F&M Cigars. Boom! It's been a while since you and I have had a chance to chat here.
Good to see you.
It's good to be back. It's good to be back.
Good to see you breathing. And,
yes, upright,
smile. Nice.
Mobile, yeah. All these things are pluses, right? One game this weekend. So you're coming off a tough one on Wednesday night in Athens against the Rock Lobsters. Only one game this weekend. I know guys have been in and out of the lineup, so I'm catching myself up on all of this, and maybe for our fans a little bit too, but just talk about maybe the last week or so how things have been going.
Well, you know what? Not very well. Not very, obviously we won on the weekend against, who'd we play last weekend?
Blue Ridge.
I think the guys played fairly well against those guys, and had some guys break out of, I guess you want to call slumps or whatever, and we got some scoring out of everybody, which was a positive. We're still without Morsey. Morsey's still kind of day-to-day. He's getting close. He should be ready for next weekend, but kind of don't want to push. Kind of this is more of a long race as opposed to a short sprint. So hopefully he's back to 100% by next week, and we'll play one short tonight. We'll go Underwood up front with Storjahan and Samaro, and we'll play with 5D tonight. So
I know it's been tough kind of having guys banged up and in and out of the lineup as much as you have, but I mean, as far as the shuffling and getting guys comfortable with one another, do you feel like at this point of the season that shouldn't be an issue? It
should not be an issue. It shouldn't be an issue at all. I mean, again, I think last weekend, everybody was on the scoreboard, and it was a good thing. It's been a while since we've had that, and it's what I need. I mean, there's no way to sugarcoat it. We have not played well over the last month, all the way from our goaltending to our defensemen to our forwards. And you know what? I need a commitment out of everybody to play the right way. Commit to each other, be physical, win our battles. I mean, don't take the easy way out, type thing. And that's what we need to do. We need to bear down and make our plays that we're trying to execute. We've been kind of screwing ourselves every time we touch the puck, or every time we try to make a play. We actually make a great play, make a great pass, do whatever, and then we cough the puck up, we turn the puck over. Because we did make the nice play and we have some time, we don't bear down and make the next right play, and that's been kind of our Achilles heel all year kind of thing. I think every time we play bad or whatever. Most teams have not beat us. We've beaten ourselves for the most part. Obviously, I mean, I don't think, and then, the next part of it is I think we're very, I think, a cerebral team. We tend to outthink, and this game, you can't think, you got to play. And we're trying to, I don't know, we just got to play. We just got to go and be aggressive, and we can't allow teams any breathing room per se, and especially against Athens. They're a good hockey team, but again, when we're playing the way we need to play, and we got everybody healthy and in the lineup, and we can compete. We just gotta, again, we can't give them any breathing room, and when you give them breathing room, that's when they exploit you.
And this time of the year, I mean, the reminder is, hey, 3 points in regulation. It's not 2, so you can catch teams.
Yeah, you know, and you know, we're getting down to that crunch time, and you know, we gotta, again, I think every team goes through that, I think, at some point, and you know, this is ours, and we've had a month of, you know, injuries and the flu and whatever you had, you know, we've had guys had that, and you know, up until probably today, I think this is the first time everybody is not feeling under the weather, and yeah, we're still missing a couple guys, but anyways.
Well, that leads us into keys to the game for tonight.
Well, keys to the game, you know what, we haven't seen these guys. These guys have made some changes. You know, Gary Gill's team, they work hard. You know, they do have a little bit of scoring punch, but nothing like Athens or anybody. But they work hard, and they're going to be in your face, and they're going to play physical. So we need to match. Physicality, emotion, energy level, and then we need to manage the puck. We need to make sure that you know, at our blue lines, you know, we need to execute our plays when we're breaking out, and we need to execute our plays when we're on a rush. We can't have 50-50s. We need you know, high percentage plays at the blue lines, and get into an offensive cycle.
All right, boom. Thanks for joining us. Best of luck tonight.
You bet.
Back with the drop of the puck in just a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Should I park in the back?
We help people sneak Pepsi into places that don't serve it.
What if they catch us?
We have a sports car. Hey, now this doesn't make burger taste better.
Yo, what the f?
I thought Wendy was a ginger.
To enhance the flavor.
Where is everybody?
Sunday.
Do not make eye contact.
Nobody here wants your Pepsi.
It's really good.
Oh, that is good.
Say it into the napkin dispenser.
Here's some Pepsi for some extra flavor. So get the f*** out. Come on.
And we are back here. River Dragons Hockey about ready to get underway on Sensory Safe Night here. Tom Callahan here with you. And the River Dragons wearing red on a Friday. For remember, everyone deployed. They will roll left to right in front of our broadcast location for period number 1. And the Monroe Moccasins in the white road jerseys. About ready to get it underway. And here we go. Columbus, as you heard Jerome Bichard saying, they are indeed playing a man short here, dressing 15 this evening. Due to bumps, bruises, injury, and illness, the River Dragons just trying to fight through this stretch right now. Wickline will move in on the right side. Wickline setting up the cycle here. Columbus into the offensive zone, but the feed to the point. Pass Bockwell all the way down the ice. Sammy Bernard will leave it there. Monroe to the changes, 35 seconds in. Pass at center. Kicking around, now picked up and moved in by Monroe on the right side. He'll toss it deep. Koivuniemi tried to center around out the far side. Stefanini with it. Blackwell recovers, and Columbus moving it out to center. Still no Kyle Moore for the River Dragons. Hoping to get him back relatively soon. Kirk Underwood has moved up to play forward. Slahetka trying to send it around. Odd kick, puck right in front, and a backhand. That one went high. Kept into the left side corner. Ryan Hunter on the far side around after it. Slahetka, cross ice feed to Doherty, looking for McDonald. Can't hit him with the pass. That put the play offside. McDonald wanted the pass from Doherty, was calling for it. He was in full stride too. Would have been in on the right side, but I don't know if Doherty didn't see him or what the situation might have been there. Didn't think he could get him the puck. Instead, he went cross ice to Ryan Hunter, and McDonald couldn't hold up. Got bumped over the line by the D. Just 1:19 into the first period. Columbus will start with the possession on the face-off. Lind on the right wing side, trying to turn it in. Knock past Doherty and out to center. Lind, right side, McDonald, cross ice feed. Here's Hugh Anderson. Tried to dump it in, hit his own man. Hunter, that bounces away to the far side. Doherty up on the forecheck. McDonald down low as well as Columbus trying to be aggressive here, and they almost forced a turnover. That one just eluded Ryan Hunter. Dumped down by Monroe. Will it be icing? Yes. So that icing call not quite 2 minutes into this hockey game, brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace tune and an AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-882-8888 or go to airforceheatingandair.com. Face on to the left of the Moccasins net. Underwood out there with Scoreboard and Somro. Dunford at the point holding it in. Here's Scoreboard with a wrist shot. Oh boy, that one didn't miss by much. Left point Dunford hustling to hold it in. Somro backhands it in front. Taken away by the D before it got to Underwood. Cleared along and now down. That'll be another icing call going the other way. So Columbus will get another draw. That's a good time for us to take a look at the starting goaltenders tonight. And Sammy Bernard getting the nod in net for the River Dragons. He's 14-7-0-2 with a .915 save percentage, 2.66 goals against and 3 shutouts. Sam Kuhn, 9-11-0-3 with an .898, 3.01. Also 3 shutouts to his credit in net for Monroe. Face on back to the point. There's a shot. Dunford, Kuhn the save. Puck goes to the far side. And it's played around to the near wing. Scoreboard hustling after it. Up top, it's kept in, moving to the right side and throwing it down low is Josh Liu, the rookie. In his second game here, Scoreboard tried to center. That one was blocked. Moccasins at least push it out to center. Caden Henry moving it down the ice there. Dunford after it, gave it away right in the slot. A chance, Bernard with a save in tight. Huge giveaway, but Anderson was stuffed. Well, Sammy Bernard's got to come up big early here. That is not the way you want to start this hockey game. Sent the other way into the Monroe end. There's no icing here as Columbus changing it up. It's lead to center. Many guns. Had it hooked away by Jemayev. Dumped in from there. Bernard about to play it around. Far side. Tipped on into the circle. Jemayev trying to curl. Get away from this forecheck pressure here. Anderson all over him. Goes left side ahead. Wick line off his skates. The puck will drift into the Monroe end. Turning with it is Rex Moe. He tried to move it ahead. Caught from behind by Wick line. Stripped the puck. Turn right back. Jemayev left side to Wick line. Doe going to the net. But that one slapped away to center. Anderson run into there. Wick line comes back for it. Here's Doe moving in. Jemayev to the net. Doe looking in front. His shot tipped wide. Cut off on the left side there. Slahetka pinching down for the point. Monroe trying to clear it along, and again pinching for the left point. Puck kept in, but only momentarily. Now pushed out to center by Conway. Conway couldn't get to it before Doe did. Doe on the right side. Jemayev watching Koivuniemi back into his own end. Stefanini now behind his own net. Monroe on the regroup. Doherty knocks his man down, keeps it in. McDonald arriving into the left side corner. Looking up top for Hunter. Had his stick lifted. Pass goes all the way down the ice. No icing here. Bernard. Leave it on the backhand to Lind. Lind at center. McDonald, right wing, trying to bull his way in. Lost it on the wall. Hunter trying to catch up there with Henry, who works his way up the right side with speed. Henry bursting into the Columbus end. All the way behind the net, hooks it in front, and that one is blocked off the D in front of the shot attempt. I'll tell you what, another positional move there for Bernard as he deflected that pass, probably kept it from being a better scoring chance. Played around to the wing, off a stanchion, stays in. Puck to the right point, Lind into the slot. Doherty, free to McDonald. McDonald back up top through the skates of Hunter. Lind on the right side, fanned on the attempt. Cleared far side, but not out. Right to McDonald. McDonald weaving to his right. Killing some time into the right side corner, trying to one-arm it around. Doherty looking in front, gives it to Hunter. Hunter up to the right point, under the stick of Lind and out of the zone. Columbus will regroup as they work through the change here. Right side Underwood, he'll fire it around. Kuhn out to stop it, traps it. A little bit of a miscue back there as Kuhn fell playing it around, but that kind of worked out for him. He was able to hustle back into the net. Monroe battling on the far side over there. Tied up, and now it's finally flipped out to center. Chased down by Dunford again. He'll play it across to Lou. Lou to center. Right back in, Monroe. Many guns trying to steal it away towards the net. Lou able to deflect it away to the corner. Dunford out to center, hit Anderson. Anderson tries to step back in. Underwood over to cut him off. Puck up in the air, bounces down to the skates of Underwood. We get a whistle. And I think the referee thought that puck went on to play. So the face-off, when we come back, will be in the River Dragons zone. Scoreless so far in this one. River Dragons and the Moccasins, 6:22 into it. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name's Paige, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is the crispiness of the breading and the tenderness of the filet. It's tasty, it's warm, it's total satisfaction.
Hi, this is Tanya, and what makes the Chick-fil-A chicken sandwich original to me is that warm bun, the perfectly seasoned chicken, and that pickle. Woo! I love it. There's a taste of my childhood in every bite.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
Columbus River Dragons hockey is brought to you in part by Country Inn & Suites, the official host hotel of the River Dragons, Pepsi, the official soft drink of the River Dragons, and Columbus Diagnostic, the official imaging center of the River Dragons. Tom Callahan here with you, face off at the Columbus end of things. Won by Monroe. There's a shot that did not quite make it through to the net. Alexander Jemayev out the far side with it. And now it's banked down the ice. This will be an icing call against Columbus. No, they wave it off. Doe up on the left side. Forecheck pressure here as the puck sent right back down the middle and now race the other way. This will be an icing call against Monroe. Slahetke able to win that race back. And we got another Eat with the Dragons event coming up at Applebee's Tuesday, February 25th. That's at the Phoenix City location starting at 6 o'clock. Sign up for Club Applebee's and get a free appetizer upon joining, a free birthday treat, and more. See you at Applebee's Phoenix City on Tuesday, February 25th from 6 to 7 p.m. Well, we didn't like that face-off. Let's do it again. Face-off coming up here to the right of the Moccasins net. Jemayev in for the draw here across from Koch. Tied up on the dot. Doe trying to dig a free left side. Forced in behind the net. Asp on the near side. Reversed it around so that Bacon has to chase. Tried to rip it off. Stanczyk came right back to him. Now over to Asp on the left side. Moccasins at least get to center here. Many guns dumping it in, but right to Slahetka. He'll leave it for Blockwell. Chips it out to center. Sent back in by Asp. Bernard will leave it there, and Columbus will slow it down and reset the breakout here. They're changing that forward line. McDonald, Hunter, and Doherty step out together. McDonald up the left side with a pass towards center, deflected on. And now played ahead, a bouncing puck, and Hunter couldn't carry through the D with it. Slahetka ends up with it at the line, battling for it, no, and losing it. Prevost got it back. Doherty on the right side, gave it right to Mo. Mo steps back in on the left wing, carrying it deep. Centering attempt went off the outside of the post. Prevost with it over to the right side. A one-time shot. That was ripped wide. Around to the left wing it comes. A bouncer towards the point. Doherty had that one escape, but now it's cleared out of play, actually, off the glass. So no delay penalty there. 8-10 into the first. Still scoreless between the River Dragons and the Moccasins. Only one shot apiece so far in this Friday night tilt here between these two teams. Well, they haven't seen each other for a while. River Dragons come in. They are 3-1 against Monroe on the season. The last time they played was December 14th. That was a 6-3 Columbus win here at the Columbus Civic Center. Face off to the right of Bernard. Shot did not get through the tangle in front. Ends up with Connor Lind, and Lind is going to lug the mail through center. Right side, he'll carry it in. Lind, the end of the corner. Try to put it up top. Puck bounces away to the far side. Here's Somro on it. Up top, Underwood tries to toe drag around one. Kirk Underwood, left side, leaves it for Storjahan. Storjahan down low. Underwood to the near side. Somro to Underwood. Bounces right in front. A backhand wide by Storjahan. Jammed back in by Columbus. Gustafson behind his own net. Up the right side, cut off at the line, but Dunford couldn't keep it in. Dumps it back in now. Gustafson has to head back for it. River Dragons rotating it now. The Jemaeff line coming out there. Left-siders Koivuniemi with a pass out on the right wing side. Shot coming in. St. Bernard, big rebound in front. That one away to the wall. Wickline over after it. Pulled away from Anderson, and that does get out to center. Koch sending it across onto the right side. Lead at center was behind Many Guns. That could be another icing. Nope. Did not get to the line before Dunford caught up with it. Dunford tried to clear it along, hit a body. Ends up in the corner, Many Guns. It's forced around to the near side. Jemaeff on Many Guns, side of the net. Centering feed, Koch backing up, has to feed the point, couldn't shoot. And that one is fanned on. Anderson sending it right in front, save made by Bernard. Dunford will pull it out. Behind the net, he goes left wing here. Lou pressured, feeds it to an open wing out to center, so at least Columbus able to alleviate some of the pressure here as Monroe elects to regroup into its own end. They're looking to make a change. Dumped but not deep. And Lou onto the right side for Wickline. Wickline steps in with Doe, gets run into there, however. Puck turned over. Back on the left side comes Monroe. Conway feeding it onto the right side. Slahetka rubs his man off into the corner. Puck drifting free behind the net. Wickline trying to help it around. Jemaeff reversing. Wickline with it once again. He'll leave it for the D. And now rushing it ahead is Slahetka. He'll chip in on the left side, looking for a little help. McDonald on the puck. Try to feed in front. That one deflected away. Cleared out. McDonald hustling back for it. Fighting away from the hook there. And now Doherty tried to tip it on to McDonald. Didn't get all that one as it's dumped back in by Monroe. Both teams trying to settle the lines here. 9 minutes and counting to go in this opening period. No score, Monroe and Columbus. Hunter towards McDonald. Pokes it in over the line on the right side. Comes in, has help. Tried to feed Doherty. And it's blocked back towards him. Then tried to give it to Bockwell. Went behind him. Instead, it's Henry up the right side to center. Bank pass ahead, cutting in on the wing, Zabad, but he's ridden off into the corner. And whoop, glass came out. Well, there you go. Good hit over there in the corner. That gets us to a break anyway. 8:31 to go in the first, no score, and we had a pane of glass rattle itself right on out of the stanchions. Back with more in a moment. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Hey y'all, my name is Tiara, and a little thing that I love about the Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is that it has the perfect amount of spice to jumpstart my day. I just love how the biscuit just matches perfectly with the spice on the chicken fillet. Whoever thought of it, thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Robert, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A Spicy Chicken Biscuit is the biscuit. It reminds me of my grandma's homemade biscuit. It's always buttery and savory. The chicken is always crispy. Then you add the spices to the chicken, instant classic.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
We're back here on River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you as it's scoreless between Columbus and Monroe. They're still working on that pane of glass that was jarred loose from that big hit in the corner. Ryan Hunter dropping the boom over there, but looks like they're pounding the stanchions back into place as we speak, so we'll be getting it back underway here momentarily. Gives me a chance to tell you about Sweetbriar Fine Cigars. Established in 1975, they are Georgia's oldest cigar shop. Sweetbriar is the finest selection of fresh, imported, handmade premium cigars. Enjoy your favorite in their relaxed, comfortable seating area. There's also a full line of accessories and custom blended pipe tobacco. Ask about veteran and military discounts, loyalty programs, and volume discounts. Open Monday through Saturday, 10 to 7. Sweetbriar is located in the upper level of the landings on Whitesville Road, just off Airport Thruway. They're online at sweetbriarcolumbus.com. Face-off coming up to the right is Sammy Bernard. 8:31 into the first. 0-0. River Dragons trying to push this puck out to center. Here's the lead ahead, looking for Hunter, but he couldn't come up with it. And now right back the other way. Monroe stepping in on the right side. Zabad, and he had his pocket pick. Doherty on the wing. Lead too far for McDonald. He'll chase it behind the net. Zabad reversing around to the near side, but Doherty right there. In towards the slot, a bouncing puck. Hunter trying to take it away. Quick shot. Kuhn the save. Puck on the far side. Slahetka down low, battling for it. McDonald half wall up top to Dunford. Dunford near dot. Hunter back across McDonald. A shot hit a leg, ends up near side. Hunter feeding it behind the net. Doherty with a thump left side. Slahetka keeping it down low, at least for a moment. Now it's cleared out. That'll be an icing call against Monroe. And once again, the River Dragons with an offensive zone draw. Probably their best shift here in this game so far as offensive zone pressure goes. It'll be Underwood, Somro, Storjahan out there, along with Bockwell and Slahetka. Underwood moving up the forward here as the River Dragons, as I mentioned, go one short. And now it looks like they're potentially checking a goal light malfunction behind that visitor's net. Well, now they're gonna... That might not. It might be... Is it glass related? Hard to tell. Looks like they're calling for someone from the arena crew to come out. So it looks like they're going to have to tend to that glass there. Well, whatever the case may be, we will have our second glass delay. So 7:40 to go in the first period of this one. We'll put it on pause here. I know the hockey world buzzing about the Four Nations tournament that took place in the NHL that wrapped up last night with the Canadians winning over Team USA. An overtime thriller, Connor McDavid with the game-winning goal. Boy, that guy, I mean, he scored some big goals in his day. That was a big one last night. And Four Nations, instead of the All-Star game this year in the NHL, and the International Round Robin Tournament, actually really did bring a lot of attention, I think, and also showcased some pretty intense play. I think myself and everyone else wondered how important it would be for the players involved? Would it be kind of a light contact, we like to call it a no-hitter in hockey, just steal the baseball term. But just wondering if that was what it was going to be like. But no, it was full tilt out there, especially Team USA, Team Canada. Boy, they just went at each other. But they ended up meeting in the final last night. And then the NHL's going to get back to business coming up here. And the season will resume as they took what essentially amounted to a 2-week break. No games tonight in the NHL. Tomorrow, a slate of 14, so 28 teams in action tomorrow night when the NHL gets back down to it. Of course, this is our only game here on the weekend tonight on this sensory-safe night. And they have that broken pane of glass out now. And had a big old half-moon crack in it all the way around the bottom of that pane of glass. Let's take a look at the Zelmo Zippin out-of-town scoreboard. What's going on here in the FPHL right now? You've got Binghamton with a 1-0 lead over the Motor City Rockers. That game is just into the second period. Port Huron with a 1-0 lead towards the end of the first against the Venom HC. Athens and Blue Ridge, they are scoreless in the first period of that game. 1-0 hat tricks over the Wolves. That's halfway through the first. 3-0 already. Carolina leads Danville. That one's halfway into the first period, but Carolina's just on an absolute tear. Seawolves, Zydeco, that game is just about ready to get underway. And so that one will be coming up in just a little bit. See if we've got anything going on the college hardwood for you here tonight. Light night in the top 25 action. One game on right now that's at the half. Villanova, 46-33, leading number 16, Marquette. And then tipping off right now, number 12, Michigan, and number 14, Michigan State. Boy, how long has it been since we've seen those two teams both be a national powerhouse at the same time in basketball? It's been a long time. But they are going head-to-head here in the next little bit. Of course, tomorrow's a much bigger day. Taking a look at who is in action. Of course, number 1, Auburn, will tip off at 4 o'clock against Georgia. Number 18, Clemson, is playing SMU. Just kind of looking at some of the local flavor games. Number 2, Florida. How about Florida, number 2? Number 2, Florida against LSU tomorrow. That's at 6. Number 4, Alabama at number 17, Kentucky. That's at 6 o'clock. Number 3, Duke taking on Illinois. That's at 8 o'clock. One of the later tips. Number 6, Tennessee, and number 7, Texas A&M. That's at noon. So that's an early one to get your day started with some college hoops action. It's still weird for me to see the new conference alignments in college sports. And, I mean, I've seen the growth of what used to be the Power 5. I remember, seeing all these conferences expand, the Big 10 to the Big 11, then 12 and 14, and then, obviously, Pac-12 just kind of eating itself. But it's just kind of been an interesting, let's see here. They are, looks like they're going to reinsert that same pane of glass upside down. So the crack part is at the top now. So I guess that's up and out of the way. But it looks like perhaps they don't have something that exactly fits there ready to go for a replacement. So at least they are going to put something back in and we're going to get going here. And that is the reason for the delay. If you're just tuning in, we are waiting on a glass delay. Well, they could have done that. And then just, hopefully they'll be able to figure it out at the break here. Maybe they'll get a new one. And sometimes they do have to cut a pane of glass to fit. Especially in these older arenas when the glass and the boards are not all the same size and the stanchions aren't all the same spacing, depending on if it's a corner piece and depending, of course, on how big your ice surface is. You know, not every ice surface is an even 200 feet. Some are shorter, some are a little longer. And so every set of boards has to be made for the situation. And so sometimes the glass pieces are a little different as far as their size and their fitment. All right, looks like we're ready. So let's reset the table for you here. 7:40 to go in the first. Scoreless between Monroe and Columbus. Shots are 3-2 in favor of Monroe. Neither side's had a power play yet. River Dragons control an offensive zone draw. Shot from the slot is blocked. Came back up top. Storjahan through a screen and Kuhn the save. Puck in behind the net. Underwood on the near side. Hooks it back around Somro. Somro into the slot that was taken away, and now charging up the other way. Moccasins led up on the right wing side. Here's Henry moving in with a shot, and that one around it goes on the near side of the point. Koivuniemi able to keep it in only momentarily, though. Columbus again breaks ahead. Slahetka to his left. Right side to Underwood. Underwood driving on the right wing, hooked up, trying to get behind the net as he's pushed off onto the wall. Somro banned on a puck in his skates. Underwood trying to help him out. Taken away, and now 3-on-2 for Monroe if they hurry. Zabad getting it across onto the right side. There's a shot and blockered away by Sammy Bernard. Puck drifting away on the right side. Anderson steps up in the change. His shot carried him to cross up to the left point. Asp be able to hold it in. Lind on the near side. Puck taken. Somro can't get it out. Lind into the skates of Somro. He does get it over the line. Now Henry looking to move it right back in, but it's cut off there and flipped back to center. Anderson will pound it around the rim. Far side, Doe waiting for it. Try to flip it up in the air, hit a body bouncer in the slot. Karam's towards the goal, but able to take it away. Slahetka. Many guns on him. Lynn try to poke it back to the corner. Many guns on the left side, feeds it around to the right point. Shot coming in, deflected to the glass. Near side. Moccasins trying to get something going here. Many guns with a rolling puck, fanned on the shot. Banked ahead. Columbus still can't clear the zone. Lind on it once again. River Dragons want to get a change going here. Anderson forced Lind all the way behind his zone net, trying to hook him off the puck. Lind finally moving ahead with it. Lind breaking the center onto the left wing side. Jamath rims it around. And that one cut off behind the net. Never got to wick line. Doe stops a clear, though. Doe all the way down low behind the net. Stops, looking. Jamaev shot, score! Alexander Jamaev in the near side puts it in past the left pad of Kuhn, who failed to seal off the post low. And the River Dragons take a 1-0 lead with 5:16 to go in the first. .14:44 time of the goal. Doe will pick up the primary assist on that goal for Jamaev.
River Dragons goal scored by number 71, Alexander Jamaev. Assisted by number 17, Austin Doe, and number 10, Cody Wickline at 14:44.
Wickline to pick up another assist on that one as well. As Monroe trying to respond here up the left side, they'll dump it into the corner. For Jamaev, that's his 10th goal of the year. That puck played around to the far side. Columbus trying to move ahead with it. Here they come on the right wing. Wickline looking in front, feeds it across, and Lou had that puck go off the heel of his stick there. He might have been tripped. Hard to tell. Either way, he didn't get a very effective shot away. Conway Trying to get away from some traffic here. Lou all over him. Back in on the right side, here's Henry. Henry tried to slide it in front. Nice pass block there by Bockwell. And Columbus attacking through center. They'll dump it in. Lou heads towards the bench as Doherty up on the forecheck. McDonald deflecting a pass. Lahetka keeping it in left side. Puck on the far wall. Doherty comes up with it. Looping into the high slot. Lets a shot go. Kuhn the save, and he's able to hang on to the rebound. I think that one surprised him when he got through the traffic. But he's able to hold on. 3:43 to go in the first. 1-0 River Dragons in the lead. Back with more in a moment. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah, on any D-A-Y, I need CFA.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
.343 to go in the first. 1-0 River Dragons in the lead. Jamaev's 10th of the year. At 14:44 has been the difference so far in this one. Wickline and Austin Doe with the assists. Face-off coming to the right of Kuhn in the Moccasins net. It'll be McDonald, Hunter, and Doherty out there. Fakes off to the right of that Mox goal. And we're going to back everybody up here a minute before we actually get this down. Nope, they're going to toss Koch out. Anderson complaining that Doherty was encroaching, but he's got to skate not only inside the circle, but well over the hash. They finally drop it, and it's chipped out past Bockwell. Or pardon me, past Lahetka. He feeds it to Bockwell. And now it's sent back. Many guns trying to get to it. Doherty cross ice feed, and that one is cut off and sent back in by Bacon. River Dragons able to wedge it out to center. Asp on it there, puts it back in. Anderson almost blew a tire trying to cut back in. Columbus left side, McDonald feeds it across, went through a couple of red jerseys. Into the right wing corner, Hunter lets it go to McDonald in front to Doherty. A shot block came right back to him. He tried again. Again, it was blocked. Played out to center, many guns getting it ahead, and on the left side, Anderson up, tries a long shot, and a glove save there for Sammy Bernard. He'll hold on to that with 2:55 to go here in the first. Stefanini in for the face-off here, trying to win it back for Monroe. He does. Mo at the left point. Sends it to the side of the net. Wraparound attempt right in front. Oh, save on the doorstep there by Bernard. Left point Mo with a drive, and he ripped that one wide. Around to the right side, kept in. Poked at to the point. Mo again holding it in. And now it's played ahead, looking for Somro. In behind the D, cutting on the right side. Curls, waits for some help here. And now he's cut off on the wall. Back the other way. Prevost in over the line. He had it picked away. And now Somro back again. Weaving in, leaving. Storjahan right side through his skates to the backhand behind the net. Far side stops. Puck to the left point, now to the right. Lind. Wrist shot. Hit a body in front. Cleared out. It'll be an icing call against Monroe with $1:54 left to go here in the first. Face-off control by Columbus. Left point, here's Dunford. Onto the half wall, Wickline cutting across to his right. Over Lou. Drive and a save made by Cooney. Hangs on. Boy, no hesitation there from Josh Lou. Just let that one rip from the right point. Jemayev in for the face-off. And Jemayev out of the face-off. Wickline moving in as he tried to get a little antsy there against Henry. Henry wins it back. Monroe able to clear. Down it goes, and that'll be a race for an icing. And, well, they wave that one off. Wickline will move it ahead. Columbus 3-on-2 if they hurry now as they cut through center. Wickline on the right wing. Look at the center. Deflected back into the right side corner. The pile forms there. Puck in the slot, tapped away by Jemayev. He'll come out with it. Curling on the right side. Jemayev up top. Leaves it to Lou on the right wing. Lou top of the circle. Feeds into the right side corner. It hopped away from Doe. Ends up on the far side. That's going to allow Monroe some room to get it out. They do get it to center. Taken away there by Columbus. And once again, they push back in. Wickline over the line. Try to get to Jemayev. Picked away, though. And now back come the Moccasins in on the right side. Feed away into the right wing corner. Played around onto the near side. Under a minute to go here in the first. Lou behind the net trying to get after it. Ends up at the right point. Bacon holding it in. He'll feed it around. Dunford took a swat. Can't clear. Centering attempt is knocked away to the corner. Jemayev on it. And he'll get it right back. Jemaev's got room on the right side. Skates to center. Feeds Wickline. Wickline will fire it around the rim. Kuhn slows it down back there. Bacon pokes it onto the near side for Asp. 18 seconds to go in the period. Feed there for Anderson. Looking for the home run pass. Went behind him. Anderson after it behind the net. Rubbed down on the wall. McDonald picks it up. Cross ice feed. Hunter will pick it off the left dasher. 5 seconds. He curls. Trying to move in front. Fell to McDonald. McDonald bouncing puck. And they will not get a shot away before the horn sounds. So 20 minutes in the books. Columbus, the only goal of the game so far. They lead it 1-0. And the Chick-fil-A Midland first period turned out well and good for the River Dragons. Interesting period. Took us a little while to really, I think, get the momentum going in the hockey game. But once we did, both teams certainly generated their scoring chances. No penalties to tell you about in that opening frame. And Caden Sturgis is going to come back and tell you about the scoring wrap. He'll give you the first period info and the details on everything here. And then, of course, we'll chat with you about our Zelmo Zippin' Out of Town scoreboard. That's coming your way. And a whole lot more in the first period intermission report. 20 minutes in, it's 1-0. River Dragons in the lead. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the...
This winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your...
Touchdown! Woo! Mountain Dew!
dream. But dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability. So for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place. It's the way we do business.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. This is Caden Sturgis with your first intermission recap. Your River Dragons lead 1-0 over the Monroe Moccasins, and let's break down how we got to this point. Not a lot of action so far in this one. Shots on goal, the Dragons lead 6-5, but a lot of offensive pressure, a lot of turnovers for both teams that created some offensive pressure. The goal, of course, is by Alexander Jemayev from Austin Doe and Cody Wickline at 14:44 of this first period. And no penalties to speak of either. Our biggest delays so far in this one have been two separate delays for glass malfunctions. One hit from Ryan Hunter, or into Ryan Hunter, behind the River Dragons net, caused the goal entire glass panel to fall on his head. And then about a minute later, after we addressed that glass issue, we had Scott Doherty lay an absolute thumper of a hit behind the Monroe net, which completely cracked the glass behind the Monroe net. So we had to completely redo a sheet of glass, and that was going to take too long. So we ended up flipping the glass so the crack was on top of it, and now during the intermission we are getting a replacement sheet pane of glass on both ends of the ice currently. So we will see if there's any delays to that. Your Dragons lead 1-0 so far off of the stick of Alexander Jemayev, off a nice pass from Austin Doe and Cody Wickline. We're going to take a break, come back in with the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard, and stay right with us. Dragons lead 1-0.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? How about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing, amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center, where your Columbus River Dragons lead the Monroe Moccasins 1-0. Let's take a look at the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. Zelmo Zip-In, the official fuel provider of your Columbus River Dragons. In Binghamton, New York, the Black Bears lead the Motor City Rockers 4-0 at Visions Veterans Memorial Arena. And with, an entire second period left to play as Binghamton jumped on Motor City to start that one out. In McCann Ice Arena, the new home of HC Venom, the Venom are tied with the Port Huron Prowlers 1-0, 3 minutes into the second period. After one period, the Athens Rock Lobsters and the Blue Ridge Bobcats, the last two opponents that these Columbus River Dragons have seen, are tied at 0 goals apiece. They begin just an insane stretch of travel here, both of those teams. They're going to play these next two games in Virginia at the home of Blue Ridge, and then they're going to come back and play a matinee game in Athens, Georgia on Sunday, because to make up a game which was supposed to be the home opener for the Athens Rock Lobsters. So a lot of travel for both of those teams here this weekend. Now, Danbury, after one period, leads the Watertown Wolves by a score of 1-0. And the Danville Dashers in Winston-Salem, North Carolina, trail the Thunderbirds 3-0. And just getting underway now, the Baton Rouge Zydeco are locked scoreless with the Mississippi Seawolves. Taking a look at the action on the men's hardwood. 16th ranked Marquette is trailing Villanova by a score of 61-43. And in Big Ten action, number 12 ranked Michigan is currently leading 14th ranked Michigan State 18-16. Only 10 minutes gone in that one. No NHL action tonight as we are still in the Four Nations break, but starting tomorrow, 28 teams are in action, so 14 games, with your early games being the Minnesota Wild at the Detroit Red Wings, Edmonton Oilers at the Philadelphia Flyers. Just an old rematch between old rivals and friends between Alex Ovechkin and Sidney Crosby when the Capitals travel to Pittsburgh tomorrow at 3. The Rangers and the Sabres, the Kraken and the Panthers, Stars and the Devils, Avs and Predators, Ducks and Bruins, Hurricanes and Leaves, Canadian Senators, Blackhawks, Blue Jackets, Jets and Blues, Canucks, Golden Knights, Hockey Club at Kings. So full slate of NHL games there tomorrow. We're going to take our final break here for this intermission show. I'll hand the mic back to Tom, and we'll get back to you with second period action. You're watching Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragon's trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overbee Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
And we are back here on River Dragons Hockey. Tom Callahan here with you. Zamboni still finishing up its ice resurfacing duties. 1-0 River Dragons, 20 minutes into it. The only goal of the first period, Alexander Jemayev from Dylan Wickline. Columbus off to a 1-0 lead here. And again, this is the only game of the weekend for the River Dragons. It's the last game they're going to be at home for a little while, actually. Columbus is not back in town until Legends Weekend coming up, and that'll be in the middle of March. After this, the next 2 weekends, Columbus is on the road. Next week, taking on the Motor City Rockers up in Fraser, Michigan. And then the following week, Carolina Thunderbirds, back-to-back Friday, Saturday night on the road in Winston-Salem, and then coming back here to Columbus. I want to remind everybody about our family 4-packs. The Chick-fil-A Midland Kissin' 99.3 family 4-pack includes 4 tickets to a River Dragons game, 4 hot dogs, 4 popcorn, 4 Pepsi products, and 4 Chick-fil-A coupons. That's over $120 of value, and it's just $40. Take advantage of this great deal. Brought to you by Chick-fil-A, Midland, Kissin 99.3, Buffalo Rock Pepsi, Brewster's Ice Cream, and the Columbus Civic Center. Our next family 4-pack date is March 29th against Venom HC. So the Venom will mark their first trip into town that weekend. That's the Saturday game, March 29th. And then April 12th is our other family 4-pack game. That's against the Athens Rock Lobsters. That is Fan Appreciation Night as well. You can pick up both remaining family 4-packs right now. You scan that QR code that's there on your screen. It'll take you right to the purchase page. You can also get there through rdragons.com in the ticketing tab. Or you can go to rdragonsmerch.com and scroll down to the featured items. You will see the family 4-packs there. All you need to do is put it in your cart, check out, boom, done. And I tell you what, you can't feed a family of 4 for $40. You certainly can't do, well, even, I mean, a hockey game here, our seats basically start at $12. So, I mean, already you're ahead by getting 4 seats for $40. Then we're going to feed you with hot dogs, popcorn, and Pepsi products. And then we're going to feed you again with Chick-fil-A. It's fantastic. So, great deal. Again, March 29th against the Hudson Valley, or the Venom HC as they're now known, and April 12th against Athens. Only through the River Dragons office, not available through the box office. You must go through the River Dragons office. That QR code on your screen is the best way to get there. And that is our next family 4-pack. So take advantage. Fantastic deal. I know folks love it. They rave about it all the time. Makes a great gift. And, I mean, birthdays, anniversaries, double dates, anything you want to do. Guys' night out, girls' night out. Everybody can come on down and join us for River Dragons hockey. Both teams back on the ice now. And if you're noticing it's a little quieter, a little less flashy in here than usual, that's because it is sensory safe night here at the arena. And a little more inclusive environment for those who may have a heightened sensitivity to lights and sound and maybe just can't ordinarily take in a live sporting event. And it's important for them to know that, you know, folks, number one, care, number two, sports is for you too. Live sports. And so the River Dragons have been doing this now for a couple of years. I think it's a fantastic initiative. Love seeing Columbus get everybody out there. And again, I mean, you know, what are you doing? You're turning down the goal horn a little. You're turning down the music a little. Not so much with the flashing lights. So all in all, not bad. Not a bad thing to do. And quite frankly, I enjoyed being a little quieter in the arena myself. All right. How about period number 2? Let's get it underway. 5-on-5. We had no power plays in the first. I don't know if we'll get one here in the second or not. And we are indeed back underway. River Dragons looking to move it ahead. Bockwell on the right side. Trying to get that to center. It's intercepted by Monroe. They'll send it around behind the net. Puck playing on to the near side. And a bouncer out to center. Anderson trying to tip it ahead off the skate of Bockwell, driven in by Koch. Monroe to the change right away here. Columbus will try to move it ahead. Here's Joe up the left side. Joe sends it wide to the net. Around it goes, a kick past Wickline. Bockwell, though, able to keep it in. Sends it deep. Doe, let it go, side of the net. Wickline was tied up as he tried to get a shot away. Puck to the line and kept in by Anderson, but his shot is then fronted and blocked out of play. So not quite a minute into the second period, we get a whistle. Faceoff will come to the left of Kuhn. It'll be McDonald, Hunter, and Doherty out up front, along with Anderson and Lind. Puck clear to the line, not out. Anderson steps down, hooks into the slot. Quick shot, save made on that point-blank chance by Ryan Hunter. Here's Lind, right point. His shot hit traffic. Monroe the other way. Fed to the left side, Koivaniemi. There's a shot and a save made. Bernard moving over and now turned over again in the slot. Conway cutting over for the loose puck, but he had it taken away by Anderson. And he'll bank that out to center. Columbus takes its time on the regroup here. McDonald left side to Hunter. Hunter trying to feed it through traffic, and oh boy, a couple of Moccasins ran into one another. There's a chance in on goal. Bernard the save, and he hangs on. 3 Moccasins ran into one another. And in between it all, Nathan Butler got pinched, and he's flexing that right hand. The collisions between teammates are always the worst because you're not expecting your own guy to pop you. But Butler just wrong place at the wrong time is 3. I mean, sometimes you see 2, but 3 white jerseys ran into one another. Columbus looking to move the puck out here. They do get it to center, send it down, chased by Somro. Asp letting it go far side. Cleared around to the right point, but Dunford holding it in. Instead, the other way now, Monroe. Right side, Henry. Into the corner, looking to center. It's free. Here's Asp cutting in the slot, but he lost the handle. Cleared towards the line, kept in by Monroe around the dasher. Dunford after it, battling in the near corner. Henry pinned up by Dunford. Underwood trying to help out. Anderson in the pile, poked free. Storjahan near side. They'll just flick it ahead. Columbus to center. Dunford will lead the charge. In on the right wing side. Curls, feeds into the slot. Poked away from Somro. Monroe at center. And big hit on the near side by Slahetka. He put the shoulder into Asp, but Anderson in for a chance over. There's a shot, and Coach scores. A collision right in front of the net. 3 players came together, and the puck popped out up top for Hugo Koch, cutting across to his left. Bernard was already down, and Monroe ties the game 3 minutes into the second period.
Goal, scorer number 93, Hugo Koch, assisted by number 94, Blake Anderson, at the 3-minute mark of the second period. Again, that's Koch from Anderson, Moccasins goal at 3 minutes.
So Koch, only his second goal of the year. Anderson, the lone assist. It's Columbus pushing ahead. Here's Jemayev. He's got the River Dragons goal. In on the right side. High slot, feeds it towards the net. Hit a man, now fed over to the near side, ends up in the corner. McLean into the slot, backhand, off angle, chance and a save. Kuhn coming to the left post. Columbus on the regroup, passes behind Jemayev. That's going to go for icing. .342 into the second period. Faceoff will come back down into the River Dragons' end. We are now tied up at 1. Drop it on the far side of the ice. Jemayev winning it back into the corner. Conway quickly on it. Stips it in front, and now it's knocked away by Dill. Quick line at center. Koivaniemi knocked off it, but back on the left side. Prevost centering, quick shot. Save Bernard, and he hangs on. Bernard to his left to stop Stefanini. Face-off will be to his left. McDonald in there for the face-off. Stefanini sweeps it back to the right point. Gustafsson. Right side. Prevost able to move it ahead and out to center. Hunter trying to kick that one along. He's tied up. Puck fed back into the Columbus end. Lind will take it from Bernard. Left side for Hunter. Hunter onto the wing. McDonald off a skate. Can he corral? Quick shot. Kuhn the save. And he hangs on for a whistle. Boy, I know Justin McDonald wanted to do more with that chance. but he had to take the puck off the heel of his skate. It was actually a really nice reception of the pass to begin with. And to get a shot away there, good job, but he knew that he had the defenseman closing on him, so had to unload it. And he did right into the chest protector of Kuhn. Quick draw, back to the point, shot. Hunter is stopped. And now we get a little shoving. Doherty at the side of the net. He and Asp. Everybody seems to like talking to Scott Doherty. I don't know why. McDonald's going to try to win it back to Hunter once again here. Bounces it back towards him. And, nope, we didn't like that draw. We're going to do it again. So Ryan Hunter's got to come in for this one. Hunter battling for it. Puck went through the legs of the linesman, and that allows Monroe to clear. Anderson chasing it down. Columbus up the left side. Here's Justin McDonald. Onto the wing. In over the line. Hunter looking up top. Walks it down himself. Wrist shot. Oh, off the defenseman and in on goal. Nice save there by Kuhn on the redirect. That one right off the back of the leg of Asp. Slowed it down substantially. But still a redirection there that he had to deal with. Underwood, Storjahan, Somro out there with Lou and Dunford on the points. Clearing attempt by Monroe. First one didn't go. Anderson try to get it out. He does. At center, it's dumped in. Lou off the boards, but not out. Many guns. Behind the net. Puck ends up on the near side. Moccasins with it. Koch leaving it at the right point. Mo cutting in for a shot wide of the net. Mo, left point, backing up. Another chance. That one misses. Wraps its way around to the right wing half wall. Koch. Anderson. Anderson tied up by Lou. Lou up the near side. Somro tipping it on. Underwood trying to move it ahead. Left side, Storjahan. Storjahan waiting for help. Looking across ice. And he gets it to Dunford. Dunford had to track it into the corner, though, and absorb the hit. Now Storjahan steals it back. Feeds the right point. Somro into the slot for Storjahan, but lost the stick battle there, and that puck is cleared off the glass and out by Schumacher. No icing. Back into the Columbus end. Lou trying to go across ice. Glove down by Conway. On the right wing, a centering attempt. Bernard ended up making a save and stops the rebound as well. Hangs on to that for a faceoff to his left. 6:03 into the second. We're tied at 1. Moccasins, River Dragons. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home. Second period action here from the Columbus Civic Center. Tom Callahan here with you. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey, tied at 1. Jemayev for Columbus. Back in the first. Hugo Koch here in the second for the Moccasins. 6:03 into the second period. Faceoff coming up to the left of the Columbus net. River Dragons control. Here's Wickline looking to move it ahead. They get to center, but it's taken away there, and so now Monroe's going to regroup, curling all the way around behind their own net. Columbus going 2 men up on the forecheck right now, and that one is going to end up as an icing call on that errant pass. But Columbus putting 2 men in on the forecheck, trying to generate some extra pressure here, make something happen. And even if it is something like what we just saw, an icing call, because they have to make a quick pass or a decision that maybe Monroe's not ready to make, River Dragons don't mind that. You get an offensive zone draw, or better yet, maybe you force a turnover. Turns into a prime scoring chance. Instead, you could start with the McDonald unit out there. They win the draw, your Slahetka. On to the left side, it's swept away, though, from Hunter out to center. Columbus has to regroup. Slid ahead for McDonald. Trying to feed it right side. Karam's all the way in on goal, and Kuhn says, I will hang on to that. .638 into this second period. Still no power plays in this game. Shots 10-9 in favor of Monroe. McDonald remains out there, wins a draw back to Hunter. Try a quick shot, Fan, another shot and a blocker save, Kuhn. Puck cleared along and out to center. Big hit there by Hunter as he knocks his man down, but it's turned over. And Monroe pushing back in on the left side. Shot for the wing. Glove save Bernard, and he'll hang on. Like to see a couple of big hits out there. It's not been an overly physical game. Not a lot of hitting as of yet in this one. Face off one back to the left point. Asp trying to hold it in there for Monroe, sending it around behind the net. Taken away there by Anderson. McDonald helping it up the near wall, but Bacon down for the right point to keep it in. Cross it goes, poked at, and into the left side corner. Centering attempt, Monroe. Ooh, that turned into a shot on goal. Lynn gave it back to Bernard. I don't think he was quite ready for that. Zabad looked like he was trying to center that puck, and it went off the stick of that River Dragons player, and Bernard, positionally in the right place, ended up making a save on it, but I think that was supposed to be a pass. Face off to the left of Sammy Bernard. Underwood, and across from Anderson. Anderson back towards Koch. Koch will hook that one deep. Dunford over to cut it off. River Dragons break out. Up through center, Underwood. Skating it ahead, in over the line. He'll leave it off on the right wing. Somro felt the pressure, leaves it for Lou. Lou has open ice, walks in. His shot tipped on the way in. Sticked aside by Kuhn. Puck on the left side. Somro having a heck of a battle over there with Schumacher. They're giving each other the business. Puck is sent away down, and now a race. Lou's got to win that race, and he does. So that icing brought to you by Air Force Heating and Air, where right now you can get a furnace tune and AC inspection for only $79. Book your appointment by calling 706-882-8888 or go to airforceheatingandair.com. Face off to the left of Kuhn. Anderson in for the face off. And it's one back by Underwood. Right point Dunford will swing that one around. Oh, kicked right in front of the net. Somro after it in the left wing corner. Monroe able to get it to the line and out. And now Anderson's going to push in. He's got Koch with him. Feeds him. Koch in on goal. He's stopped by Bernard. The net comes off. Bernard stayed with that move by Koch. Going to his right and makes the save. That is a huge stop by Bernard. You're going to want to put a star next to that one. That may come up very big late in this game. I mean, it's big now, keeps us tied at 1. We're not quite to the halfway mark here. 8:14 into the second period, and it looks like we're having trouble getting that peg back in. So first of all, we're going to have a delay for that. Face-off looks like it's going to come outside the zone. And I believe Monroe was arguing for the face-off to stay inside. No, I guess they don't need they got it. Or do they? Yep, all right, we figured it out. No drill needed, everything's good. Not sure why whatever they just did, they didn't try in the first place. Face off outside the River Dragons line, 8:14 gone here in the second, tied at 1. Bockwell on the far side, pressured there by the forecheck. Still comes up with the puck though, feed to the line, but not out. Captain Koivuniemi's shot is blocked. River Dragons trying to get ahead through center. Jemayev will bank it in. Right wing corner. Wick line up after it. Ends up with Doe behind the net. Doe pinned up on the glass back there. And now it's cleared off. Jemayev right up the slot. Slaheka with a shot. Glove save, rebound is cleared down. And now Bockwell's got to hustle to turn this into an icing, and he does. So Columbus gets the benefit of the line change. It'll be Hunter, Doherty, McDonald up front with Anderson and Lind on the points. Draw to the right of Kuhn. McDonald looks like he's going to try to play this one back towards the left point and Anderson, although they're going to toss McDonald out and bring Hunter in. Tied up with the linesman's skates. McDonald ends up with it, but now it's pushed off his stick down the ice. Will this be icing? Anderson back? No. Bernard backhands it around, but there's nobody over on that far side. Henry picks it up, centering attempt off Conway. There's a chance. Save Bernard. Prevost with a point-blank chance there as it's playing off the glass to the left point. Not onto the zone. Monroe holding for the moment. Now McDonald clears, and it hits someone on the Monroe bench. So 47 seconds shy of the halfway mark of this hockey game. We remain tied at 1. McDonald again looking over his left shoulder, wins that draw back in that direction. A bouncing puck. Anderson's got to hustle over to the near side, but it's kept in by Henry. Lind ahead towards McDonald. McDonald at center. Pass off the heel of Hunter's skate. He's got it on the right side. The off-angle chance off the back of the net. Puck ends up at the point. Lind fanned on a shot. Carries to his right. Steps around one. Lind on the backhand. Sent towards the goal. Blocker save. Rebound. Hunter off the back of the net again. Monroe up with the puck. Henry back the other way, but that poked away. But then Henry kept it going. Side of the net. Anderson carries it in behind as he intercepts that pass. Skips it off the glass out to center. Columbus on it again. Hunter tried to pick it up off the heel of a skate. Could not. Henry turning it the other way. Monroe can't enter the zone. Hunter spins himself down to the ice there. Columbus needs a change. Anderson in offside. That'll get us to a break. 9:49 to go in the second. Tied at 1. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500. Just text enroll Zelmo. You'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up. You can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Hey, my name is Justice, and a little thing I love about Chick-fil-A nugget trays is when it's time for football season and time to have the boys over, Chick-fil-A was it. You bite into it and it's juicy, you got flavors popping. Oh yeah. On any D-A-Y, I need C-F-A.
Hey y'all, my name is Soraya, and a little thing I love about the Chick-fil-A nugget trays is how easy it is. That convenience of being able to order through the app is just unmatched. When I place that tray down, those nuggets won't be there for long. Everyone loves them.
Back here on Columbus River Dragons hockey. Hey, if you like Metro Diner, come meet with the River Dragons at Metro Diner Tuesday, March 4th from 6:30 to 7:30. Great chance to meet your favorite players, get some autographs, some selfies, and enjoy some great food with your fellow fans. That's Tuesday, March 4th, 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Columbus wins the drawback as they will try to move it ahead here. Sturgeon with the pass. That went off the heel of Somro's skate. Anderson runs into a check from Dunford. Knocked down Somro, but the puck turned over. Left side here, Sturgeon. He's got room and a penalty coming up against Monroe. As he will send it deep. Right side, Somro steps out of the hit from Many Guns. And yeah, we get a little bit of tussling on the far side there. It's funny. We were just talking during the break here up in the booth about how we hadn't had any power plays yet. And maybe a power play or two might liven things up. Well, how about one for your Columbus River Dragons? First power play of the game for either side. And it's Anderson going to the box. Time of the penalty is 10:37 of the second period. I missed the indication on that, so we'll wait for the call. Looks like elbowing. So the River Dragons onto the Loft power play. The Loft features live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons tickets up for a 2-for-1 deal on cover.
10:37 of the second period. As Anderson's minutes for elbowing at 10:37. That means
so the River Dragons with a man advantage, where this year 21.3%, that's 6th in the league. Here's Slahetka up top with a shot. Glove save Kuhn. He'll hold on. 82.7 on the kill for the Moccasins. That is 5th. Face-off coming up to the right of the Monroe net. Once again, Columbus is going to go Sturgeon, Wickline, Somro with Slahetka and Lind. Draw one over, Somro, Slahetka. They'll set up the left side. Somro at the half wall. Bottom of the circle, and now up top, Slahetka. Cross ice feed, chance over backdoor. Sturgeon off the goal post. Comes around to Slahetka. His shot deflected wide. Sturgeon left side, pinching Slahetka. Sturgeon left side corner. He puts it up top. Lind. Right point onto the right side. Wickline back up to Lind. Wickline. Slahetka top of the near circle. Backdoor feed is blocked. Bouncing puck. They battle for it. Monroe can't clear. Slahetka holds. Lind. Right side, Sturgeon wheeling across. Feeds it over. Wickline's got to pick it up off the dasher. Left pointer, Sturgeon up top. Lind, Sturgeon. Wrist shot, glove, save Kuhn, and he'll hang on. .42 seconds to go in the man advantage. 8:05 to go with the second tied at 1. River Dragons and the Moccasins. And, well, Kuhn's fixing some gear here, so we got a moment. Doherty, Underwood, Hunter, McDonald, and Doe out there for the River Dragons. McDonald comes over for a quick chat there with Underwood and then with Doherty. Draw one back by Underwood, right to McDonald. Feeds it over. Here still walks in. A shot off the knob of the stick of Kuhn. Round to the right side. Here's Hunter. Hunter tied up on the wall. Puck in his skates. Underwood digs it out. Feeds it up top to Doe. Across to McDonald. Back on the right side. Underwood will leave it to Hunter. Right side corner. Doherty. Doherty. McDonald. Cycling all the way up top. Leaving it into the corner. Hunter to go get it. Up top, McDonald. McDonald shot and tipped off a leg. Finds the glass. Bouncer side of the net as the power play 4 seconds away from ending. And now out of the box. Potential odd man rush as Anderson joins the fray. Oh, that's way offside. Whew. 7:19 to go in the second, and that offside is brought to you by Old School Barbershop. They're online at oldschoolbarber.com, oldschoolbarbershop.com. You can book your next appointment online right now. Plus, you can book 24/7 through their Instagram and Facebook. Reservations now required at Old School Barbershop. Are your sides a little off? Get lined up at Old School Barbershop. River Dragons 0 for 1 with the man advantage now. We remain tied at 1, although they hit a post and the knob of a stick along the way. Moccasins look to move it ahead on the right side. They try to push it on in front. Stefanini up towards the point. Jemayev with a hit there. Long shot in, and that's caught by Bernard. He'll hang on. And a high sticking call. Now going to be whistled against Jemayev. Huh. Didn't see that. 13:03 time of the penalty. River Dragons shorthanded for the first time of the game. Against the 7th-ranked Monroe power play, 20.8% on the season. River Dragons' kill is also 7th, 81.2. Face off to the right of the Columbus net. Schumacher's going to wheel all the way back and behind his own goal. Well, I kind of figured the way this one was going, we were due for some power plays, so it makes sense that we're seeing them. Koch, wheel it in. He's got the goal here for Monroe. This game tied up at 1. Jemayev, who's in the box right now for high sticking, has the goal for the River Dragons. Fed to the left point. Schumacher couldn't keep it in. Has to move to center. Conway. Fire it in. Slahetka after it. Little backhand clear. Gets down the ice. And Columbus is going to go 3 of the 4 to the bench for the change here on the penalty kill. Hunter and Somro out up front. Bockwell is the fresh D out there. As Henry brings it up on the left side. He'll curl. Look up top. Feeds the left point now to the right. Conway. Gets it back across, down low, off the heel of the stick of Mo. He feeds it behind the net. It ends up with Bockwell. His backhand hit Henry. Didn't go anywhere. Henry all the way up to the point with it. Curling in the blue line. To his right, a shot. That's deflected into the corner by Somro. Big hit by Slahetka. Chance in front. Save made Bernard, and he hangs on. Slahetka deals the big hit in the corner. Bernard, the big save in front of the net. Face off will be to the left of the River Dragons cage. Columbus shorthanded for the next 29 seconds or so. Tied at 1, 5:25 to go in the second period. Right side, here's a chance for Henry, but he coughed it up. Mo ran into Wickline, and Wickline was able to clear it out. Monroe's got time for one more rush here. Henry is dumped in the corner by Anderson. Centering attempt rolls away to the left point. Boy, Henry's been smoked twice here on this power play. Anderson curling on the left wing side, trying to work it in front, and still free. Side of the net, poked away to the corner. Columbus to full strength. Both teams 0 for 1 with the man advantage here. River Dragons need to get this puck out of danger right now, as it's played along off the glass. Wickline and the bouncer chops it to center. And now here comes Austin Doe as Jemayev going to the net. High slot. Wickline's got time, a shot, and that's tipped to the glass. Prevost got to stick to it. Wickline turning it back just a little too far for Alexander Jemayev. He'll stay up on it though. 4:20 to go in the second, tied at 1. McDonald, right side, tied up in the wall puck. Ooh, right in on goal. And Kuhn fed back by his defenseman there. Stefanini's the one who tipped it in on him, and then he made him hold it. That'll get us to a break. 4:11 to go in the second, tied at 1. This is River Dragons hockey.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
4:11 to go in the second, tied at 1. Tom Callahan here with you high atop the Columbus Civic Center. River Dragons Moccasins. Second period action is picked up a little bit here. Each team has had a power play. Neither scored, but both had their chances. Shots even at 15 apiece. Columbus with an offensive zone draw here. McDonald over the wall. He's pinned up there. Pinching from the point. Dunford cannot keep it in. River Dragons quick regroup here. Doherty feeding it ahead. Hunter will put it in around the rim. It goes. McDonald onto the right side. Kicked it away from Koivu Niemi right in on goal. And Kuhn will take a knee and hold. Face-off will be back to the left of Kuhn. River Dragons hockey brought to you in part by Selmo Zippin, the official fuel provider of the River Dragons, and by Air Force Heating and Cooling, the official home comfort partner of the River Dragons. McDonald swats that puck over to Hunter on the right side, and he's held up. There's a penalty coming against Monroe right there. Holding call. No complaint there from Koivu Niemi as he heads to the box. Time of the penalty, 16-14. River Dragons back on the Loft power play where they're 0 for 1. The Loft features live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons ticket stub for a 2-for-1 deal on cover. River Dragons with a shot from the point. Save made. Kuhn rebound. Up top, McDonald on it. Into the slot. Underwood turning. Quick shot. Glove. Save Kuhn. And he hangs on. Underwood trying to pick the top corner there. Power play specialist, Kirk Underwood. 5 of his 7 this year have come on the power play. Face-off one back. Here's McDonald at the right point. His shot tipped on goal. Left pad save. McDonald after his own rebound. Spun around to the right side where Hunter covers. Down the wall, Doherty towards McDonald. Took a weird kick off that corner door. Ends up bounced to the point. Hunter able to keep it in. Doherty gloves it down. Into the slot. Feeds Doe. Doe's pass turned down. Anderson after a rolling puck. Swatting at it. Hunter able to disrupt his chances. And now Columbus back the other way. They have numbers. Here's Doe in on the right side. Doe stops. He'll slow it down. Doe to the front of the net. Tipped by McDonald. Save Kuhn. They score! A power play goal for Justin McDonald on the rebound as he swats that one home. And the River Dragons take a 2-1 lead. Time of the goal, 17:03. And McDonald has the River Dragons back on top.
River Dragons goal, scored by number 7, Justin McDonald. And power play goal assisted by number 17, Austin Doe at 17:03 of the second period.
Doe picks up the helper, and now here's Storjahan moving in on the left side, looking for a little bit of help, trying to fling it into space. Blocked, but now pulled down. Slahetka, and another penalty coming up. Swatted away to the wall, Underwood on it. Extra man is out for Columbus. River Dragons setting up 6-on-5. Bockel feeds it over. There's a pass back across and out to center. Slahetka will have to chase it down. Columbus back in on the right side. Wickline, slot. Storjahan calling for it. Try to put it on goal. It's poked into the corner. Bockel on a bouncer. Centering feed, and finally touched by Monroe. With 1:56 to go, back to the loft power play for Columbus, where they're 1 for 2. Tripping is the indication, and the guilty party is Declan Conway. By the time the whistle blew, 18:04 time of the power play. Just after McDonald scores on the power play for McDonald, his 16th goal of the year. Boy, I know he's been relieved to kind of get it going again. River Dragons start with possession. McDonald over the left side. Here's Doe. Cross ice. Hunter off his skate. Couldn't shoot. Underwood lost it. Clearing attempt doesn't go. Underwood turnaround chance. Cleared to the glass. Puck intercepted. Left side, Doe able to keep the clear in off his body. McDonald up with it. Across to Hunter. With the River Dragons smell the blood in the water. There's a shot by McDonald bouncing in a goal. Oh, what a save by Kuhn, sprawling to his left. He took it away from Doherty. Underwood, Doherty around to the right side. Hunter at the blue line to the right side. Doherty to Hunter in the slot, cutting down. Backdoor feed. Puck in front, and Kuhn covers. I think Hunter was trying to slide that one into the back door, but there were so many sticks on the ice there, it was deflected before it got across. Good thought, though. Redirects are tough on a goaltender, but Kuhn makes the save. 4-second difference, power play versus period. The period will expire first. 1:14 to go in the frame here. 2-1 Columbus. Storjahan wins it over Somro, lost it off his skates, cleared to the left point, held in by Slahetka. Slahetka cutting across, leaving it off to Lind. Lind forced down the right side wall. Lind all the way behind the net. Loops it around. Wickline off his skates. Wickline battling, trying to keep it alive. Top of the circle off of Lind. Bouncer, Somro over to Lind. Lind will slow it down. Under a minute to go in the period. Storjahan, his feet up top, deflected between the D and out. There's a pass. Anderson picks it off at center. Wickline tried to steal it back. Anderson fed it back to the D. Bacon. Didn't get it very deep. That allows Slahetka to rush quickly back in. Cutting through the slot. Slahetka hooked up. Tied up. Nobody there to support him, and the puck sent down. 22 seconds to go on the man advantage. Bernard with a pass into space. Storjahan lost it. Now here's a chance at a backhand shot. That one is stopped by Bernard. Puck tied up in the corner. 10 seconds to go in the period, and Columbus is not going to get much out of this. They just outlet it to center, and that's it for the period. Well, no, 0.3 seconds they call icing. And again, that's on Columbus. I know here's the debate with the referees. Put time back on the clock, and they probably will. They'll put probably 1 second up there. .1 seconds. Well, now they got to fix the power play clock. Not like it matters, but they'll probably reset that in the intermission. Puck down, quick shot. Nope, fanned on. Now a chance, and that one blocked. So, into the second intermission we go. Columbus does get a power play goal out of the deal before the expiration of the power play, or at least the second power play chance. They do have their third power play chance that they're working on right now, but they're carrying that into the intermission, and there should be about 4 seconds of carryover time. But it started to move the needle a little bit, at least, in this one. A couple of power plays there towards the end of the period, and the River Dragons able to take advantage of one and end up ahead now by a goal at the intermission. And once again, Caden Sturgis is going to join us here coming up in just a moment. He's going to handle the intermission duties and go over that scoring wrap-up for you. Plus, take a look back at that Zelmo's zip-in out-of-town scoreboard as the River Dragons now up 2-1 on the Monroe Moccasins. We'll take a break 40 minutes in. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have the
Winter, don't let your heating system leave you out in the cold. At Air Force Heating and Air, we are committed to your family's comfort all year round. Whether you need repairs, maintenance, or a new system installation, the Air Force team is here for you. Residential and commercial, dedicated to servicing our community and neighbors. Plus, we offer duct cleaning and sealant services, air quality and virus protection, and plumbing. Call Air Force Heating and Air today. Serving you is our top priority.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your...
Touchdown!
Woo!
Mountain Dew!
We all dream, but dreams quickly become distant memories unless we do something about it. Do everything in our power to learn to lead. At Troy University, we teach everyone to be leaders in their field. We're dedicated to teaching a new generation to lead change.
At Beam, we take pride in being a part of our community, and we're committed to seeing it grow. We continually volunteer with organizations that are making a difference. Together, we are building a better community while building the best internet that exceeds the technology of metropolitan cities. But more importantly, one that connects us all. We want to ensure reliability, so for this reason, we're willing to go the extra mile. We aim to provide the community with high-quality internet and cable services, because we live here too.
Because at Beam, community is not just a place, it's the way we do business.
Welcome back in here to the Columbus Civic Center. Your Columbus River Dragons lead 2-1 over the Monroe Moccasins. I'm Caden Sturgis, and here's your second intermission report. We're going to tell you exactly how we got here, check in with the Zelmo zip-in scoreboard, and a lot more. So, we came into this period with Columbus leading 1-0 off a score from Alexander Jemayev, assisted by Austin Doe and Cody Wickline. Well, 3 minutes into the second period, Monroe tied it up with Hugo Koch and Blake Anderson for the goal to tie it up on even strength. So we played about 30 minutes of this game before we ever got any sort of penalty minutes or any sort of delay, really. Our biggest delay in this game was from the breakage of the glass, breaking of the glass and having to repair it for everyone's safety. But at 10:37 into the second period, we got an infraction for elbowing, which sent your River Dragons to the loft power play. They got a few good offensive chances, but Monroe manages to keep the puck out of the back of their net. Now, at 13:03, Columbus went back onto the penalty kill, and Monroe had a shot at it. Few fantastic saves by Sammy Bernard to keep the score tied. And that brings us to 16-13. And now it's 17:03 on the power play. Justin McDonald gives the Dragons the lead with an assist by Austin Doe. Austin Doe quietly has a 2-point night here for the Dragons. And I know Justin McDonald, J-Mac's really happy to get another streak going. He had a long 8-game scoring streak going here for the Dragons. Lost it in Athens, but he's looking to start another one. So 17:03, that kills off the second penalty by Monroe. And at 18:04, just a minute later, Monroe goes back to the penalty box for a tripping minor. So few offensive chances for both teams, even the Moccasins short-handed on that penalty kill. And we will have 4 seconds of power play time for the Columbus River Dragons when we come back into the third period. Shots on goal in the first, Columbus led 6-5. In the second, 16-12 for a total of 22-17 in favor of the Dragons. We're going to take a break, come back in with the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard, take a look around the Fed and what's going on in the wider sports world. Your Dragons lead 2-1. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Welcome home to the Trails at Flat Rock, featuring professionally managed new and renovated apartment homes with unique floor plans. Trails at Flat Rock features washers and dryers in every home, a picnic and pool area with grills, playground, fitness center, and more. We're pet-friendly and are located right next to Flat Rock Park. We even have a car wash on property, plus garages and storage units available for rent. Call 706-909-2423 or visit trailsatflatrock.com to see your next home.
We work, sleep, eat, work, repeat. This is how we spend the majority of our time. And time is supposed to be one of the most precious treasures we have, right? Time together with friends and family doing the things that we want to do. And of course, we have to provide. But the life we're providing is supposed to be more than just food and shelter, isn't it? How about experiencing more of the things that we like to do with the people that we love? The truth is that this is what people rank as their highest value. Leisure time with friends and family, travel time, unique experiences and beautiful memories. If you ask anyone from virtually any culture what they wish they had more time to do, it's to see new places, experience new things, amazing experiences, and share those with the people that they want to be with. It's all about quality of life. But somehow we just don't take seriously the importance of our leisure time together, do we? In fact, did you know that every year we give away more than 1 million years of our vacation time? That's right. That's more than 21 years a second, to be clear, given back in paid vacation time that we don't take advantage of. Why do we do that? Why do we not take advantage of our leisure time at leisure? And let's face it, too much of our time today is being spent with a small device in our hands, looking at a small screen instead of the big open sky or mountains or beaches or creating new memories. And today, we live in a subscription-based society, don't we? So many of these services are vying for our time and money. Subscription movie services, TV services, grocery services, gym memberships. And that's okay because it's convenient, right? But what about all those missing, amazing experiences and the memories that they create? You see, quality of life is more than what we do on the couch. What about those other important aspects, too, of our experience in everyday life? You know, how we feel, literally how we physically feel today and every day. And of course, we want to look our best as well. So some of that leisure time and disposable income is going towards these categories as well. So what if I told you that there was a club that was just as convenient, but delivers the best life has to offer every day, everywhere, and in every way that you want? This is exactly what we do at Club Viago.
Welcome back in here to River Dragons Hockey, which is brought to you in part by BKI Accounting, a new age approach to old school accounting, specializing in payroll, bookkeeping, income and sales tax for small businesses. Learn more at bkiaccounting.com. Now we're going to take a look at the Zelmo Zip-In out-of-town scoreboard. Zelmo Zip-In, the official fuel provider for your Columbus River Dragons. In Binghamton, New York, with only a minute left to play, the Binghamton Black Bears lead the Motor City Rockers 5-2. Also in New York, with early in the third period, the Venom lead the Prowlers 3-2. After 2 periods of play, the Blue Ridge Bobcats lead the Athens Rock Lobsters 2-0 at Hitachi Energy Arena in Whiteville, Virginia. The Danbury Hat Tricks lead the Watertown Wolves 4-1 after 2. And the Carolina Thunderbirds are just going to town on the Danville Dashers 9-0 there in Winston-Salem. And one more game, we got the Baton Rouge Zydeco, who are currently the biggest threat to the River Dragons in terms of the point standings. At the end of, or near the end of the second period in Biloxi, they lead the Seawolves 2-0. Your Dragons lead here 1-0. And let's take a look at the hardwood for men's college. Oh, sorry, we lead 2-1 here at the Columbus Civic Center. Let's take a look at the men's college basketball scoreboard. Only 2 games in the top 25 here tonight. Villanova upsets number 16th ranked Marquette in a Big East showdown, 81-66. And it looks like they dominated that entire game. In the Big Ten, from the state where the River Dragons will be next week up in Michigan, the Wolverines trail the Michigan State Spartans 49-57 with 10:43 left to play, and that one is in Ann Arbor. Taking a look at the NHL now. No games tonight, still on the Four Nations face-off break, but there will be 14 games with 28 teams in action tomorrow. The local teams we like to look at here: Blues face the Jets at 7 p.m. Preds host the Avs at 6 Eastern. The Hurricanes travel to Toronto to take on the Maple Leafs, also at 7 Eastern time. Panthers and Kraken will go at 6. Stars and Devils at 6 as well. And that is it for the teams in the Southeast tomorrow. Dragons still lead 2-1. Shots on goal favor Columbus 22-17. And we're going to take a break here in the second intermission. And when we come back, the Dragons will be back on the ice for third period action. This is Columbus River Dragons hockey.
Follow the signs and discover your next adventure in life. Nestled right in the heart of Old Town on Queen Bee Drive is a Legacy Reserve at Old Town. At Legacy Reserve, your retirement is whatever you want it to be. Be active, be flavorful, be free, be alive. Don't just live life, live a legacy. Call or visit our website for more information. Try out our virtual tour online today.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragons' trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Let Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, take care of all your document shredding needs. We can design a custom shredding program for your business today. No need to purchase equipment, no maintenance expenses, no need to prepare records for destruction, increase employee productivity, increase security, no worry. Was it really destroyed? Right now, all new customers can receive 10% off. Shredaway, a division of the Overby Company, locally owned and operated in downtown Columbus. That's Shredaway, 706-577-9668.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Back here on River Dragons Hockey, Tom Callahan here with you as the River Dragons and the Moccasins take back to the ice here. We'll get ready to start third period action in just a moment. It's sensory safe night here at the Columbus Civic Center, so reduced lights and sounds. And the River Dragons up 2-1 here. They will have a couple of seconds of power play time that carries over here into the third period, but highly unlikely they'll be able to capitalize on that, at which point, if they do not, they'll go to 1 for 3 in the power play. Moccasins 0 for 1. And things didn't really start to get spicy with the penalties till the second half of that second period. That's when the action started to pick up a little bit. This is the only game of the weekend for the River Dragons. They are playing one short here tonight between injury and illness, forced to dress 15 instead of 16. Kirk Underwood playing up front in a 5 defenseman rotation. And that's kind of what Columbus has been up against here this evening. Doing a little work in the goal crease down to our right. Trying to repair a little bit of scuffing down there. Looks like they've got that sorted. So I mentioned the power plays at the outset here because if you're familiar with River Dragons hockey, or certainly if you've ever listened to me call games, you do know that I have very definite thoughts on the theory of the clicker, and that the power plays do even themselves out. That, they're keeping a little clicker. Oh, 3 for one side, only 1 for the other. You watch. That pendulum will swing back the other way. All right, and we are underway. Period number 3, Columbus rolling left right in front of our broadcast location, Monroe to full strength. And Columbus is officially now 1 for 3. Left side, here's Conway. Trying to work it in front. Conway there, sending it across, and now that'll be taken out. And the other way, Columbus rushing on the right side. Fed across, here's Doe. Curling. Trying to send it across, past blocked. Still battling to keep it in. Up top, Jermaine for the long shot. Blocker save Kuhn. Puck to the left side. Poke past Bockwell. Bounces its way out to center. River Dragons are going to start a change here as Jemayev pushed all the way back to his own end. Bockwell's bank pass out to center, Slahetka rather. Pushed ahead by Hunter. Doherty battling, can't get it in over the line. Anderson will throw it in from center. Kuhn out to slow it down. Koivuniemi behind the net, pressured. Sends it near side. Koch reversing it around. Many guns at center on the right side. He'll dump it in. Lind giving chase. Koch into the corner with him. Round to the near side. Anderson coughed it up in front, leaving it off, but right up the slot. Swept away by Doherty. Hunter clears it into the right side corner. There's a piece of debris on the ice at center there. I don't know if anybody sees it. It's sitting right on the main logo. Left side, here's the lead for Anderson. Anderson cutting in wide, trying to move it around behind the net. Knocked off his stick, feeds it up top. Here's Asp at the right point. He'll hold it in. Anderson off his body, plays it in front. Lind will kick it away to the corner. Henry steals it back, feeds the high slot. There's a shot blocked in front. Rebound try, and Anderson blocked that. Now Bacon will step into one to rip it wide. And a chance in front, they score. Monroe banks it in from the off angle. Henry just tried to throw it in front. And it either went in off of Bernard or perhaps off the defenseman. But in it goes. And Monroe's tied this game at 2. 1:57 into the third. Yeah, Henry just kind of tossed that to the front of the net. That's his 8th goal of the year.
Goal, scored by number 12, Caden Henry, assisted by number 2, Seth Bacon at 1:57 of the third period.
Bacon, the only assist on the goal, as the River Dragons trying to go back to work here. But Monroe able to move it ahead, and on the right side, Henry works his way in again, slides through a check, puck in the slot, a backhand try, that one is wide. Chopped right in on goal, and Bernard holding that with the paddle down. Good start to the period here if you're the Monroe Moccasins. Now you've got an offensive zone draw, and you got a little bit of momentum on your side right now. Puck ends up on the far side of the Columbus zone. Storjahan. On the near side, Storjahan, Somro moves it out, and now Underwood moving up on a rolling puck, carried in wide, shoved off it before he could shoot. Monroe able to move it away to center. Dunford hooked up, gets it across. Underwood will fire that one in. Far side corner, bounces behind the net. River Dragons changing it up. 3 minutes into the third, tied at 2. Puck tipped down right on goal, no icing. Bernard will leave it for Slahetka. Bockwell. Right wing, Jemaev has to turn back. Runs into a check, got it ahead to Doe. Doe can't get it in. Now it's sent in. Gustafson chasing. Swinging around the far side. Off the door, comes right in front, but Koivuniemi is there. Played away in the right wing. Anderson is clearing attempt, knocked down, but with a high stick, Columbus can't touch it. That allows Koch to grab it. Oh boy, he gave it away. Wickline tipped it just wide of the net. Dill with a hit in the corner. Near side, Monroe having a little trouble exiting the zone. Here's Slahetka hustling to keep it in. Around it goes behind the net. Drifting free on to the near side. And finally out to center, but Columbus on it quickly there as well. Turn back into the River Dragons end now. Many Guns runs into Bockwell. Puck free to Slahetka, and now Bockwell and Many Guns. Boy, Bockwell's upset. And now here we go. Many Guns and Doherty. Doherty's got the mids off, trying to get the rights in there. Many Guns kind of hanging on. Winds up a right, swings and misses. Doherty trying to go lefty on him, pull the bucket off. He got it off. And now Many Guns end up going down to the ice. Right, Bockwell is clearly stung from that hit. And especially when you've already got 5 defensemen instead of 6 and you're playing short a man. Doherty took exception to that hit on his teammate and went after Many Guns. I don't know if they're going to hand out any extras here, but we'll find out. At the very least, they'll both get 5 for fighting. 4:16, time of the scrap. They're talking it over at the circle, and I think Monroe wants an instigator on Doherty is what they're lobbying for here, but that is not in the cards. The referees are not even discussing it. They've already moved back into position. So it's going to be 5 for fighting. It's hard to tell from the sound system here what they were just playing, but I think that was the music from Mike Tyson's Punch-Out. So we stay 5 on 5.
St. Columbus goalie number 13, Scott Doherty, about 5 minutes for fighting at 4:16 of the third period.
So there you go, 5 each. Here's McDonald with an errant puck, a shot off a leg in front. Right point, Lind can't keep it in. Wickline trying to back him up, puck to center. So Wickline takes Doherty's spot on this line. Puck dumped in, Monroe after it into the Columbus end. River Dragon, oh boy, Lind almost lost his stick in the wall there. Big hit on the far side with the puck ahead to Ryan Hunter. Hunter, left wing, trying to squeeze in past the check. He's got some room here. Hunter in with a shot, and he missed glove side. Went off a stanchion, died in the corner. Somro feeding it around. Left point kept in. Dunford looking for a seam and a wrist shot blocker save. Hunter down low. Somro hopped over his stick. McDonald behind the net. Jammed away by Asp, but he gave it away right to Hunter. Hunter feeds it across. Banks to the left point. Dunford on a roller. Sending it. Tipped by Somro wide of the net. To the near side, Hunter at the dot, wrist shot. Oh boy, that one deflected away in front too. McDonald behind the net, hopped over his stick again. Mo trying to pull it out, gave it away to McDonald. Back into the slot, Somro, Hunter, score! Nifty bit of passing there. Somro knew he had Hunter open at the near dot. Kuhn attacked Somro in the slot and was down and out. Couldn't make the save on Hunter. And the River Dragons take the lead back. It's 3-2. Time of the goal, 5:35. River Dragons back in front.
River Dragons goal scored by number 88, Ryan Hunter.
It's 18th
Assisted
of
by
the
number
year.
23, Justin Somero, and number 7, Justin McDonald at 5:35 with the third beat.
So the River Dragons back in front. Boy, what a back and forth game this has been. Koivuniemi trying to move it up for Monroe on the right side, gets it back. He centers, hit Dunford with it. Dunford behind the net, playing it up the near side. Somero tried to step out of the way of a check. So out of everything here, Doherty coming over to take on many guns, stand up for Bockwell. It's worked out for the River Dragons. Here they come again. Stordahan wheeling in with a wrist shot and a right pad save. Kuhn. Jamaev turnaround, try, save, and the rebound held. 6:34 into the third. Columbus back in front on a Ryan Hunter goal. It's 3-2. This is River Dragons hockey.
We're always going a million different directions.
But Kinetic Credit Union makes it easy for all of us to stay connected, all in one place.
With the Kinetic mobile app, we both can monitor our accounts on the go. We can create account alerts so we know when there's a change. Apply for a loan or credit card. We can even open a new account.
Plus, you can quickly pay bills, transfer money, or make a deposit anytime, anywhere.
Kinetic makes our life a whole lot easier.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have...
.634 into the third period, 3-2, Columbus in the lead. Ryan Hunter with the goal and now riding a 10-game point streak. How about it? Ryan Hunter is absolutely on fire right now. Face off to the right of Kuhn and the River Dragons. And up with it, Wickline tried to center, but that was deflected away. Koch will clear it out. Wickline all the way back into his own end. Leaves it off for Jamaev on the far side. Jamaev has to reverse it around. Will get out of the way of that hit. Bockwell sending it around. Wickline coughed it up. Koch on the left side, looking to center in front. Bernard the save. Rebound in the slot taken away by Wickline. Columbus the other way, 3-on-2, pushing on the left side. Cross ice feed. A little too hot to handle. Bockwell into the corner. He's knocked down there. He and Asp still tangled up in the corner. Back the other way comes Monroe. Anderson wheeling to the right with a shot, just missed. And now big hit there by Jamaev on the near side. Somero knocked down from behind, and that's going to be a penalty. We had barely seen Matthew Bazarin tonight. In fact, I thought I saw him earlier on one shift. And I wasn't even sure that he was in the lineup tonight because I haven't seen him since, but I thought I saw a 22 out there. Turns out I did because that is the second time I've seen him. And he takes a penalty. Now the question is what and for how long? It was kind of an elbow to the back of the head of Somero, but there's a couple different penalties you could call there. Whatever it is, it's 2 minutes against Bazarin, who for the most part has been stapled to the bench. And Doherty has plenty to say to Bazarin. The thing is, though, and I appreciate Scott Doherty having plenty to say, but if you're asking me if I'm Monroe or Columbus, do I take that trade, Bazarin for Doherty? I absolutely do if I'm Monroe. Bazarin could sit for 5 minutes and you take Doherty with you, that's a huge bonus. So hopefully Doherty, who is a smart guy, I'm sure he understands that. But River Dragons on to the fourth Loft power play of the night. The Loft features live music every Friday and Saturday night. Show your River Dragons ticket stub for a 2-for-1 deal on cover. Roughing, by the way, is the penalty they give to Bazarin as the River Dragons. The best way to shut him up is make him pay. Pass to the point goes past Justin McDonald and down the ice. McDonald has to bank it away from the forecheck pressure here. River Dragons back in on the right side. Here's Ryan Hunter trying to get after it. Underwood up top with it, lost it in his skates. Hunter's got to carry it back out to center. And Hunter carrying down the right wing side, leaving it off for McDonald. Around to the far side it goes. Conway over after it, and he'll clear it on down the ice. Kirk Underwood turning with it, gives it to McDonald. McDonald on the wall. Anderson trying to steal it away. And tell you what, there's still plenty going on between Doherty, Bazarin, and many guns in the penalty box area. As that was knocked out of the air by Hunter, but he couldn't move in. Play was offside. Lost in all of this is the fact that Monroe's doing a real good job on the penalty kill right now, and Columbus has not been able to spend any time in the zone set up with the man advantage at all. 40 seconds to go here in the power play. Here's Somro. Left side, Slahetka. He'll race into the corner. Puck free side of the net, Wickline. Slahetka puts it up top, cutting to his right, Lind. Quick shot blocked. Rolling puck, Lind corrals, right side, feeds it down low. Back up to the right point, Somro covering, gets it across. Slahetka had it roll off his stick. Gets it to Wickline, rotation right side, Lind, wrist shot, save Kuhn, and he'll hang on with 8 seconds left to go with the man advantage. Doherty and Miniguns return. Doherty, one hand applauding the fans back. Urging them to make more noise. Bazarin still in the box for 8 seconds. Somro, Wickline, Storjahan, Lind, Bockwell. River Dragons control the draw to the point roller. Left on the right wing side. Wickline, Storjahan. Time ticks down. Penalty is over. Wickline out the far side. Looking up top of the Wickline. Turnaround shot, save Kuhn. Rebound set behind the net. Storjahan on it there. Bounces it to the right point. Put past Lind and out. And Bazarin just fell on his own with nobody around him. Here comes Storjahan. Right side moving in. Waiting for help. Feeds across ice. Oh boy, that was tipped just out of the reach of Jemayev. Stretch on the right wing side. That one missed. That'll be icing as Lind gets back for the touch exactly halfway through this third period. 3-2, Columbus in the lead. Back on the more in a moment on River Dragons Hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
Hey, on the mountain we've got a saying. Get off your...
Touchdown!
Woo!
Mountain Dew!
Halfway home here in the third period, 3-2 your score. River Dragons in the lead over the Monroe Moccasins. We're heading towards a heck of a finish here. During the break, Matthew Bazarin continued to chirp the River Dragons bench. River Dragons keep it in, though. Here's a shot off the face-off. That one is blocked. Back to the left point, another chance. Kuhn, the save, scoops up the rebound. Now Doherty was sniffing for one in front, but linesmen get in there quickly. And again, Doherty's value is far more in being on the ice than off it. Many Guns and Doherty line up next to one another again here. They went earlier. 9:51 to go in the third. 3-2 Columbus. Draw to the right of Kuhn. Referee with a word to both Many Guns and Doherty. I'm sure calling shenanigans on anything that might happen there, but puck ends up at the left point. Doe keeping it into the corner. I will say this for Many Guns. I'll come back to this point here in a minute. Jemayev on the left wing side. Sent around behind the net. Here's Doherty, ends up on the right side. Towards the net, Kuhn the save, and it's held on to. But the point I was going to make about Many Guns hit Bockwell. Doherty thought it crossed the line, so he went and he said, hey, Many Guns, let's dance. And he did. He answered the bell. So I respect that. That's code. That's fine. Many Guns is a tough player. Doherty is a tough player, and I have no problem with the transactional nature of the fight. But what Bazrin's trying to do, that's a slightly different set of circumstances here. He's definitely trying to get a better player off the ice, and that's why the River Dragons have to not take the bait. They've got the lead. Let Monroe chase. But also, you got to take care of business. Here's Jemayev at center, deflected in by Doe. Columbus will go for the change. Doherty up on the forecheck, forcing the play out. Trying to strip Moe. Moe able to get it to center. Many Guns to the right side, curling off Conway. Into the high slot, Koch cutting in towards the net. Knocked away by Bockwell. Slahatka right side, Doherty has room, feeds it ahead. And now here's Hunter cutting it on goal to McDonald. He scores! Ryan Hunter with a backhand pass. Justin McDonald puts the shot home in one fluid motion. It's 4-2 Columbus with 8:47 to go. McDonald's got his second of the night, 17th of the season. Doherty and Hunter will pick up the helpers.
He shoots.
And that's exactly what Columbus needed to do.
River Dragons goal scored by number 7, Justin McDonald. Assisted by number 88, Ryan Hunter, and number 13, Scott Doherty at 11:13 of the third period.
River Dragons in their own zone, cough it up low. Oh boy, diving attempt by Bockwell. He lost an edge and somehow from the belly there, able to swing that one out of the zone. That was crucial. There were 3 white jerseys ready to pounce. Back in comes Monroe. There's a chance in towards the goal. A collision in front. Bockwell did not like it. Bockwell's taking a penalty. That's a bad penalty. Stefanini went to the net. Ran into Bernard on the way by. Bockwell ended up on top of him to begin with. That wasn't the penalty. But then Bockwell standing there, Stefanini started to get up, hit him again, knocked him down. And I told you, the pendulum will swing the other way on power plays. And when you've got a 4-2 lead, I know you want to make a point. I know you're angry. And I know what Bockwell's saying, oh, I don't want him running into my goaltender. I get it. But you gotta not take that penalty right there. .11:59, Bockwell into the box for cross-checking. It's the second Moccasins power play. They're 0 for 1. They trail by 2, 4-2. And there's a little cleanup in the crease in front of Bernard. And especially because at this point, the referees are looking for any excuse. Anything you do, they're going to call. Shots 31-20 in favor of Columbus. As they continue to work on that crease. Looks like they've got it taken care of. Finally dropped the biscuit to the right of Bernard. Koshin across from Underwood for the draw. Well, perhaps, as they wave them both back, and now they do drop it. Dug out by Conway to the left point, Schumacher. Conway, cross ice quickly, far dot. Shot save Bernard, rebound in front. He's got a hold of it. $1:50 to go here, just 10 seconds on that power play time. 7:51 to go in the third. 4-2 Columbus. Ryan Hunter extending his scoring streak to 10 games now. Storjahan winning that puck back. Ooh, heavy hit in the corner there. Jarred the puck loose, but Columbus ends up with it. Around it comes the left point, Conway, and that's looks like a penalty on that hit. Yep, boarding. It was a heavy hit by Many Guns, and Somro, I could see a call being made there. I could also see a call not being made there. I thought he had his back to him. It was a pretty heavy hit, but all right. So we're swinging the pendulum right back the other way now. Eventually, a minute and 43 seconds from now, it will be the River Dragons' 5th Voloff power play, but for now it's 4-on-4. Many Guns boarding at 12:17. 4-on-4, a little bit of extra ice for the boys out there. See if Columbus can take advantage. Storjahan lost the puck at his skates. He's tied up in the corner. That's not really going anywhere right now. Ref wants him to move it, and Underwood ends up with it. It's rubbed out on the wall by Koivaniemi. And now here comes Anderson up the right side. Trying to walk in front past Hugh Anderson, who steered him away into the corner. On the left side, Lynn lost its centering attempt. That one pops right up in the air, lands in the low slot. Underwood trying to stick-handle it out of danger. It's knocked down, but did get it up the wall, and now Storjahan does move to center with it. Following up the players, Connor Lind in on the left side. Lind delays, steps around one, had his jersey grabbed there. That was like an NFL-style hold. Now here's Underwood, steps in, drive! Kuhn the save, and he hangs on. 47 seconds to go in the 4-on-4. 4-2 Columbus with 6:47 to go in the third. We may just end up with a game where everything gets called down the stretch here, and that kind of feels like what we're heading towards. So you got Dunford out there with Lou, Jamaev, and Doe. Jamaev pushing it ahead into the corner, goes right after it. Tried to play it around the wall left side. Dunford had it chip past him. Doe racing on the back check. Nice job by Austin Doe on that back check. Pinned up Butler on the wall, didn't let him do anything. Columbus trying to get the puck out of the zone. Cannot, puck free in the slot. There's a shot. Right pad save Bernard on a point-blank chance. Bernard, big stop on Zabad. So now Columbus trying to get this puck out of the zone. There's a shot from the wing. Save made. Rebound up the near side and right back. Here's Stefanini. He and Doe tumble to the ice. Lou pulls it out. Columbus onto the power play. Briefly now. 10 seconds to go in that as Dunford trying to move it ahead. Here comes Wickline. He's got help coming. Flips it onto the left wing to Ryan Hunter, leaving it into the high slot. McDonald walking down to the back. Hand blocked. Another attempt. Hit a skate. Hunter, turnaround try. That was also blocked. Out to center it goes. Columbus will turn it back into the Monroe end. So that very brief Voloff power play. River Dragons 1 for 5 now. But boy, they actually had a couple of good whacks at it in that 10 seconds or so. Conway on the left side, dispossessed. Hunter Right side towards Wickline. Wickline trying to push in over the line. And it's pushed back behind the net. Onto the right wing side. Backhand lead out to center. Hopped over Conway's stick. Wickline turning back with it. Hunter, left wing. Knocked away from him to the corner. Schumacher. Schumacher put it into the body of Hunter. Ends up at the left point. Kept in. Slot. McDonald. Stick handling. Lost it. Turned over at center. Bouncing puck there. Ends up back with Ryan Hunter. We're under 5 minutes to go into third now. 4-2 Columbus. Ryan Hunter working his way back in. Still with it. Feeds it over to McDonald. McDonald looking. Cross ice. Banks it for Slahetka. Left half wall. Off angle chance. Hit Hunter. Centering feed. McDonald scores! Oh my goodness! Justin McDonald on the near side puts it away. And it's 5-2 Columbus with 4:31 to go. And that is the hat trick for Justin McDonald. $15.29, and J-Max got 3 tonight. Wickline and Slahetka will have the assists on the goal. And that is some very nice icing on the cake for the River Dragons. For McDonald, that's his second hat trick this month. He had one at the Rock Lobsters on the 12th of February. That actually came in a stretch of 4 consecutive multi-point games. And McDonald, his most recent scoring streak ended at 8 games. Listen to this. Between the 7th and the 12th, Justin McDonald put up 12 points in 3 games. 7 goals, 5 assists in that stretch. And now he's got another 3-goal outing here tonight.
River Dragons hat trick goal scored by number 7, Justin McDonald. Assisted by number 10, Cody Wickline, number 88, Ryan Hunter, and 15:29 of the third period. Again.
Well, they give it to Wickline and Hunter. And now 4:20 to go in the third. It's 5-2 Columbus. We'll take a break. Back with the conclusion of this one on Columbus River Dragons hockey.
I'm always on the go. But with the Kinetic Credit Union app, Kinetic is always with me. The Kinetic mobile app is virtual banking at its best. With the Kinetic mobile app, I can easily send and receive money, make a deposit, pay some bills, and I can even open up a new account, all from my phone. And I can monitor all my accounts in one place, all on the go. The Kinetic mobile app, energized banking at its best.
Kinetic Credit Union, the energy for your dreams.
.420 to go in the third. River Dragons 5, Moccasins 2. Face-off coming up to the right of Kuhn. As Columbus trying to see this one through and pick up a very important 3 points in regulation here tonight at the Columbus Civic Center. Monroe able to push that puck out to center. Onto the right side, a little chip in front. Lind able to knock it away, but the puck stays in. Left-siders Koivuniemi. I imagine Monroe's going to really send the D here. There's a shot wide of the net. Going to absolutely try to attack at every opportunity. There's an off-angle chance, pawed away by Bernard, slid up the glass and out of play. 3:53 to go in the third. Now here's the other question I have. If you're Monroe, a little under 4 minutes to go, do you bother with pulling the goaltender down by 3? Because if you do, you would imagine it's got to be soon, because you need 3 goals. But if you decide not to, I mean, I understand. The percentages are not in your favor. So maybe at 5-2, you wait and see if you get one, but it'd be interesting to see. We will keep an eye on the net, but right now Kuhn isn't going anywhere. He's hanging out in the crease. It's Doherty. They're going to move that one ahead. Sidesteps a hit there. And now Bazarin comes out to center at Doherty. Here we go. They're going to go buckets off, old school. Bazarin charges at Doherty, who got him with a left jab on the way in, and he catches him with some rights. They're going to throw some bombs. This one's decided. They end up wrestling down to the ice. Yeah, I guess at that point, if you're getting your scrap, I mean, the game's... That tells me everything I need to know about whether or not the game's been decided. That tells me it has. By sending out Bazarin right there, basically Monroe says, hey, it's over. So they both head off to the locker rooms, and they'll have to clean up the ice. But 5 for fighting for each. (16:22). And Bazarin came off the bench and just made a beeline towards Doherty. I mean, gave him the option to answer the bell, I suppose, and well, he did. However, if a player coming straight off the bench over to another player to enter an altercation is not an instigator, I don't know what is. And that is definitely part of the discussion they got to have here. And while they're having that discussion, it looks like, I think Doherty, when he went down to the ice, hit his head on the ice. I don't think that was from the fight. I don't think that cut was from the fight. I think that was when he went down, he hit his head on the ice. So hopefully Dox is okay. He went down pretty hard there. And again, that's the other problem. 3:38 to go in a game that is decided. What's the worst that could happen? Well, somebody gets hurt. That's the worst that could happen. And especially a River Dragons team that's already shorthanded. That is absolutely the worst that could happen. Especially a player who's been a spark plug like Scott Doherty, a guy who goes out there and gives it everything. Stands up for his team. Right now, the only thing they have on the sheet is a 5-minute fighting major for Bazarin. I will be pretty surprised if there's not something else. Here's the other thing. Gary Gill is the head coach of Monroe. I'm not saying he gave Bazarin the tap. I'm not saying he didn't give Bazarin the tap to go out there and make something happen. But I watched the line change. Bazarin came immediately off the bench, right over that Rivertown Subaru Dasher in the middle of the Monroe bench, and just shot across the neutral zone at Doherty. Obviously, Doherty accepted the challenge, and they decided to go buckets off. Which, by the way, I think might also unto itself be a penalty. I know it is in the NHL. I actually do not know if it is in the FPHL for removing the equipment. So, all right, so Bazarin has picked up a game misconduct for the lewd/inappropriate gesture, so that's going to carry a 1-game suspension, which doesn't matter one way or the other for the River Dragons. They don't care. They're not going to see these guys next game. Next games are going to be up in Michigan against Motor City, but a little surprised there's not more to it than that. Really thought there'd be an instigator there. Face off to the right of the Moccasins' goal. Columbus on the puck. It is 5-on-5. Puck sent down into the Monroe end of things here. Cleared ahead, and Conway held up at center by Lou. That allows Wickline to double back. And he'll pick up the puck. Monroe at center. Right side trying to bring it in over the line. There's a centering attempt, ends up blocked, and Doe back on it now. Koch was swinging sticks for a moment there with Dunford before those two separated. Here's Asp trying to bring it through center. Almost had his pocket picked. Finally he did. Schumacher onto the right side. Left wing to Manyguns. Curling up the near side, here's Underwood. Underwood at center. He'll fling that one into the near side corner. Bounces behind the net over the stick of Kuhn. Moccasins looking to move it ahead. Sabat onto the right side. Bring it in. Backdoor feed. There's a shot wide of the net, and that one kind of tied up there. Henry never really got a chance away. Now a wrister that missed the net. Under 2 minutes to go. Shot is blocked in front by Slahetka. Slahetka tried to clear, fanned on it. Another attempt, gets it up the wall. Sturgeon able to chip it out. Moccasins coming back in on the right side. Played around behind the net. Bockwell avoids the hit there. River Dragons end up at the side of the net. And a little struggle to move it around here. Left side, Underwood over towards Hunter, who edges it way up in the air. Comes down to the near side. Somro pushing in on the right wing. Somro stick tied up, still keeps kicking at it. Tried to leave it to himself off the wall. Taken away there. Now Koivuniemi lost the handle. Turned over to McDonald. Feeds it left side. Here's Hunter with a shot. He ripped it high and out of play. 56 seconds to go in this one. 5-2 Columbus. And honestly, not a lot of folks have left. A couple are heading to the exits, but just in case, might be a little more fireworks. Some folks still hanging around. McDonald in for the face-off across from Stefanini. Able to win it back to the point, Anderson. Left half wall to Wickline, into the slot. McDonald shot block. Hunter, quick shot. Oh, splitting out to his left. Kuhn made the save. Nice stop right there. McDonald will bounce it back in on goal. Kuhn will leave it aside. 38 seconds to go. Tip down Lind after it. No icing. Lind falls behind the net. Lost it. Wraparound right in front. Ryan Hunter there to take it away. Puck at the right point, a bouncer. Bacon holds it in. Now it's pushed back out. Battle for it at center. Anderson to the left side. Here's Asp. 13 seconds. Long shot in. Glove save Bernard, and he'll hold on. .4 left to go into third. 5-2 Columbus. Don't forget to stay tuned for our Pepsi post-game show, including our 3 stars of the game. And that final look back at the Selmo zipping out of town scoreboard. Drawn to the right of Bernard. Columbus will take it. Lind moving it up the wall. Jemayev can't clear it out. Puck into the right side corner, centered behind the net, and that's it. Game over. River Dragons skate out with a 5-2 win over the Monroe Moccasins. We'll take a break, go right on into Pepsi Postgame Show Mode. 3 stars coming up on the other side of the break. This is River Dragons Hockey.
Sure, a meal like this is an option, but why would you settle for less? When you can have...
Every bite better with Pepsi.
Hey everybody, I'm Slayton at Zelmo's, and just want to take a second today to tell you a little bit about our new fuel and in-store rewards program. All you have to do is text 78500, just text enroll Zelmo, you'll see it at the bottom of your screen. And it's as easy as signing up, you can do it from home. You get to your pump, hit Zelmo's rewards, type in your phone number. As soon as you do that, you'll see the price roll back at the pump. That's 3 cents a day off every gallon with up to 25 cents off on special occasions. So join today and start saving.
Vector Ply Corporation is a world-leading manufacturer of carbon, fiberglass, and Kevlar composite fabrics located in Phoenix City, Alabama. Our customers depend on us to produce iconic brands such as Malibu and Nautique Boat and the historic C8 mid-engine Corvette. Even the light poles surrounding the Columbus Civic Center were produced by a Vector Ply customer using Vector Ply fabrics. If you're looking for an exciting career with a growing manufacturer located right here in the Chattahoochee Valley, visit our website, vectorply.com.
Back here in the Pepsi Postgame Show, Tom Callahan here with you. River Dragons win at 5-2. It's time for tonight's 3 stars of the game.
And it is now time for tonight's 3 stars of the game. Tonight's 3rd star with 2 assists, number 10, Cody Wickline. Tonight's 2nd star with a 3-point night with 1 goal and 2 assists, number 88, Ryan Hunter. And tonight's 1st star with the hat trick and an assist, 4-point night for number 7, Justin McDonald. Let's throw it on down to ice level. Here's our 1st star of the game, Justin McDonald with Alicia. Take it away, Alicia and J-Mac.
Thanks, Dan. I'm here with our 1st star of the night, Justin McDonald. Look, first of all, congratulations. How big was it to get that first line clicking, especially with Borsi?
We have other guys coming back to help playing that physical presence that we need spaces to cover.
Right, a couple of fights tonight and some heavy hitting. Talk about the physical game.
That's something we need to improve on. We'll tentative at first, but as we saw the game on, we started getting a little more physical. We started to start that right off the bat.
How do we translate this momentum to wins on the road at Motor City and Carolina?
Got to bring that intensity in further in our practices, and just start out.
All right, congratulations again. Dana, back to you.
Thank you, Alicia.
All right, so there's our interview with our 1st star, Justin McDonald. 3 goals and an assist on the evening. Not too bad. Ho-hum, 4-point night for last year's MVP, as his hat trick helps lead the River Dragons to a 5-2 win here tonight over the Monroe Moccasins. We'll take a break here in this Pepsi postgame show. When we come back, we'll have a wrap-up of the scoring for you, plus a final look back at that Zelmo Sippin' out-of-town scoreboard. So stay tuned. There's plenty more coming your way on River Dragons Hockey.
Introducing New Starry Lemon Lime Soda. Music to my ears.
You don't have ears.
Starry, it's different.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
If you're looking for quality dental work, look no further than Largeman Dental in Columbus, the River Dragon's trusted oral care provider. Largeman Dental provides cleaning services, restorative work, cosmetics, prosthetics, and Invisalign braces too. Dr. Largeman has over 19 years of clinical experiences in all phases of dentistry and holds memberships in 4 different esteemed dental societies. Set your next appointment by calling 706-322-6581 or visit them online at largemandental.com.
Back here on the Pepsi Postgame Show, Tom Callahan here with you to wrap things up. Thanks for joining me, everybody, as the River Dragons now will leave the friendly confines of the Columbus Civic Center for a couple of weeks. Next weekend, the team is up in Fraser, Michigan, as let's try this again. The team is up in Fraser, Michigan, as the Motor City Rockers will play host to Columbus next weekend. Then the following weekend, the absolutely torrid Carolina Thunderbirds will host the River Dragons March 7th and 8th before Columbus returns home for Legends Weekend. That is our next home weekend. And you got time to prepare. Save your pennies, get a couple of ducats, join us for Legends Weekend. It's always a lot of fun. You know that's a great weekend. Looking forward to that one, and hope to see you out here. But in the meantime, big 5-2 win here tonight. And we are going to go over the scoring here for you, starting all the way back off. Only one goal in the first period. That was Alexander Jemayev. His 10th from Doe and Wickline at 14:44 kicked this whole thing off and got the ball rolling for what actually, through the early part of the third period, was a back-and-forth hockey game. In the second, the two teams traded goals. Hugo Koch, his second from Anderson at the 3-minute mark. And then Justin McDonald, his first at 3 on the night from Austin Doe at 17:03, and it was 2-1 Columbus at the end of the second period. End of the third, just 1:57 in. Monroe would even the score. Henry, his 8th from Bacon, and now all of a sudden at 2-2, the game had a little bit of a tenuous feel, but then Columbus would take over. 5:35, Ryan Hunter with a goal, his 18th from Somro and McDonald. And then McDonald finishing the hat trick, his 17th at 11:13. And then at 15:29, he gets his third goal, puts the game away 5-2, with Ryan Hunter picking up assist on both of those goals, and Scott Doherty and Cody Wickline adding singles as well. Shots on goal in the game by period for Columbus, just 6 in the first, but then 16 in the second, 14 in the third for 36. For the visiting Monroe Moccasins, 5, 12, and 7 for 24 in the game. Final power play, so the River Dragons end up 1 for 5, and the Moccasins 0 for 2. We'll take a break. Well, actually, no, we don't have another break, do we? We are out of breaks. Okay, so we're not going to break. We're going to go right on into the Zelmo Zippin' Out of Town scoreboard so we can wrap this guy up. Let's go ahead and take a look around the FPHL. And at the Visions Veterans Memorial Coliseum in Binghamton, New York, the Black Bears take care of the Rockers 5-2 here tonight. Also another final. The Venom come back on the Port Huron Prowlers, 3-2 winners there for Venom HC. And then Blue Ridge shuts out Athens 3-0. Blue Ridge is such a confusing yet dangerous hockey team. They always play the tough teams really, really well. And tonight, they shut out the high-flying Rock Lobsters. How about that? They break that Athens win streak at 10 games. Then we have the Danbury Hat-Tricks 4-2 winners over the Watertown Wolves tonight. Carolina, an 11-0 thumping of the Dashers here this evening as their win streak reaches 12 games. Zydeco 4-1 up on the Seawolves. That one actually looks like it has now gone final. Yep, that game is a final. Zydeco 4-1 winners over the Seawolves. In the NHL, no games tonight. And men's college hoops, only 2 games to tell you about. They are now both final. Villanova beats number 16 Marquette 81-66. And number 14 Michigan State tops number 12 Michigan 75-62. That's it for our broadcast here tonight. Next time we talk to you, we'll be from Fraser, Michigan next weekend, Friday and Saturday night. River Dragons taking on the Rockers. Next home game isn't going to be for a couple of weeks, but when we do come back to play here, it is going to be Legends Weekend. And Saturday, March 15th specifically, is Legends Night. So join us for a special Legends game before the River Dragons game with specialty jerseys only the Legends will wear. Come on down and join us as we celebrate hockey history here in Columbus. Single game seats are on sale now for all remaining River Dragons home games through Ticketmaster.com and the Civic Center box office. My thanks to my crew here tonight for getting us through this one once again. A big 5-2 win for the River Dragons over the Monroe Moccasins. Thanks for joining us, everybody. This is Tom Callahan saying good night.